Hello? Hello? I don't want to salad jump scare people. Hello? I'm pretty sure you can hear me, so hi, hello, Mega Man fans! Okay, welcome to New Moon 2024 Cycle 10 Double Navi 2! Unfortunately, Player Zero was not able to run the stream today, which means you are stuck with me, Salad. But fortunately, we have our two casters today here too, which is going to be Mars and Symes. Hello, Mars and Symes.
Whoa, hi. Whoa, it's me, you're Mars.
Yes, hello, it's me, tired Symes.
Same. I am also tired,
because I'm
Symes.
very tired.
Symes, what time is it where you are?
It is 1:16 p.m., so it is 3 hours later than you, but,
Whoa, isn't it your bedtime?
You do not want to know how late I've been, staying up this week. It has been pretty bad.
Of late night programming?
Sure.
Definitely not staring up in the ceiling. Okay, so...
Thinking about shrimps.
So true.
Yeah, and definitely not a doom-scrolling Twitter or anything like that.
Okay,
you know, Twitter, known for being the Dark Souls of social media.
No! Why would you say that on stream? We already have to cut it. But, okay, so I want to keep things moving and definitely not to forget what was just said, but let's go into this screen. Explaining the double Navi format, which we are now in. We have a very nice infographic by Rouse that you might have seen last week on stream. So double Navi is the Japanese version of the game. Actually, did we patch out all the weird stuff? Like
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think the only one that might be patched out, or at least on the old translation patch we use, is the tornado glitch.
The tornado glitch,
I think they
right?
undid that though.
Oh really? So, oh, that's true.
No,
I think we still like ban it because it's dumb.
Okay, so we're not sure that's off to a good start, but actually it's my fault. I could have just... Okay, moving on. So this is basically a senior format in the Japanese version, which is no mod cards, double beast, side beast, and the Japanese exclusive chips like Django and Account Otenko are allowed, except you actually do get to choose 2 mod cards. They have to be 2 Navi cards, which means you can have some unusual combinations and actually go over the 80 megabyte limit. So we will have the setups tracking the amount of megabytes that the combinations are using, so we can see how much value people are getting.
And everyone knows bigger number equals more powerful.
So
Pick
true,
the 2
that's
biggest
exactly
mod cards.
how it works. So with that, let's go into setups for round 1, which will be here. And let me toss that at the casters. Just throw it in their face. Like a crumpled up piece of paper.
Oh my goodness, look at that art.
Okay, we are in.
Yeah, so we've got Cha versus Ricochet. I guess also, just to explain a little bit more about the format, yeah, it was actually Nugget who came up with this format. And I guess it's basically just as like a way to help introduce people to playing with patch cards, because it's still a lot more simple than like the usual masterclass format. I think another thing is because like back in the day, we didn't have the ideal patch, right? We had to load in all the patch cards just with Game Shark codes. So
yep, adding mod cards was a little less than ideal. Anyways, go on, Symes.
No, that's basically it. Yeah, so it's just a nice, simple format, and you don't have like all the crazy chip heal and Crack Buster and stuff that you get in Masters. So yeah. It's just,
no Crack Buster, but thanks to access to Base Cross, your Buster can still be cracked.
True, except you might notice that, yeah, we see here Chaw has got Number Man and Pharaoh Man, whereas Ricochet only has Base Cross, and that's because there's no MB limits in this format, but some of the Navis like would be still way too powerful if you could use them with a second Navi. So yeah, we see their Base Cross is allowed, but only as a single Navi.
Yep. Which you really have to kind of make the Navi part like really your win con if you're only doing one of them, because you're missing out on probably like HP and other important abilities that you could get from your 2 patch cards.
Yeah, exactly. Which, yeah, as you mentioned earlier, Base Cross, yeah, that gives you the Triple Buster, which is indeed pretty cracked. It goes
and as
down.
we can see here, Ricochet is going to make this part of his win con because he has 5 Buster Ups in his folder.
Yeah, as well as 4 attack plus 1s in his Navi cust.
And the Buster Ups are all leg and tag chips. Whoa, we just saw the animation out of nowhere.
Yeah, my bad.
Good job, Salad.
Yep.
More animations, yes.
Yep.
And besides that, there's uninstall. Of course, you need that. Oh, this is the version of Base Cross that gets the Dark Wheel, right? So if you hit multiple times with that, it'll flinch and confirm all the hits. And I think that Charge Shot scales up with your Buster level up to the Buster 10, which can make it really strong.
Yeah, definitely. So actually, Base Cross does work the same way it does in 5, actually. Yeah, so Falzar and Gregor each get like the one version of it from Proto Man and Colonel. And yeah, sadly, Mega Man doesn't have the cool custom sprite with it in this game. But other than that, it works exactly the same way it does in 5. So the one in Falzer is basically the silver Base Cross. So yeah, it gives the plus 20% HP, Float Choose, the health, rolling charge shot, and yeah, of course, the triple buster. But
other than the base technology in Ricochet's folder, some interesting stuff: 2 area grabs, 2 panel grabs. So they're doing something with that. And then, of course, we have 2 slow gauges for the buster damage. But other than that, it's a pretty typical, like, middle of the road folder. Some good options there.
Yeah. Oh, right. The other thing. Sorry, I'm not sure if you mentioned this earlier, but in BN6, all of the like charge shots are capped at attack 5, except for Base Cross. So that's why I think Ricochet has all those buster ups, because that will actually even boost the L's rolling charge even further, all the way up to, I think, it's like 3 hits of 100 damage, so 300 damage total, which, I mean, that's a lot for one charge shot.
It gets wild. And that's why I mentioned also uninstall in order to confirm all 3 hits if it lands. So this has some serious potential here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think yeah, I did play Ricochet this cycle, and I think it was a 2-1 match. So yeah, this Falzar Base Cross is definitely pretty strong.
And then Cha. We have a very interesting, unique looking Navi cust here. You can see, even though they could have done attack max, they really do not want to bug that giant Giga folder in the middle, so they went with individual attack ones. And it looks like it's also fully bugged to get level 3 Buster Bug. And do we see a bug fix?
Yes, they do have a bug fix.
There it is. So 3 anti-damage, 3 invisible, good defense, probably important versus Ricochet. Although Ricochet has the possibility of getting attack 10 and just like bustering out all their anti-damages to make it basically useless. Hey, we have Roll in here. That's Navi 7 Navi chips here. So we have Roll 1 and Roll 3. Do we have any damage boost? I don't see it. Also, but the craziest
They
part...
do have an attack plus 30, but...
Okay, they do.
Yeah, so
although they could save that for some of these interesting gigas they have here. Look at all these gigas.
Yeah, I mean, they do have 4 gigas. But, well, dang, they don't have any matches on stream, it looks like, unfortunately, but 4 gigas is honestly rookie numbers, because Alpha this cycle had 6 gigas, which most of us didn't even know was possible.
Yeah, I didn't think you could do that. I thought it capped at 5. Exciting.
Yeah,
stuff.
no, apparently you could have 6. So I guess maybe Alpha just didn't submit any of their matches, but that would have been pretty fun to see. But yeah,
So-
4 gigas is still obviously a lot. So we got the Gregor, Q-Force, Delta Ray, and everyone's favorite fish, Base.
Ricochet says Gigas caps at 10. That makes sense. So something else important about this folder is that it's mostly star code, which does get important when basically all your sauce in here is a splash code, so nothing else matches up. We
How
have
much,
double beast.
Cuss does Number Man give?
Unfortunately, the card is covered on stream. Let's see.
I can't see.
Oh
there it
yeah,
is.
it's custom plus 3. Yeah, the thing about Number Man is you'll never see him really in regular master class, because he's like the numbers card exists and just completely outclasses him. But he's pretty good in this format.
You know, other than these megas and gigas, most of the megas are just star code for utility, and then not a lot of attacks. So most of Cha's damage is going to be gigas or double beast or the rolls. What's their buster?
Yeah, they
CSD
just have the normal buster, but yeah, they do have, of course, the attack 5 as well. So they're probably just gonna actually go for crosses. But
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think with that, we're probably ready to get into this match.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go into it. We are in.
Whoa, we've been raided with a party of 25.
Oh,
Ooh,
thank
and we
you
are-
to Molishi for the
She
raid.
Blackjack actually.
Reg slow gauge. We can see the roll in there.
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny that both players somehow have ended up with the exact same amount of HP, despite having completely different setups.
Incredible.
I mean, it's funny, yeah, because of course,
See? I think I just saw a Buster up in there.
yeah. Oh, is that another one? I mean, they do
Ooh.
have it as their reg.
Going hell's rolling mode on them.
That's a really funny frame.
Yeah, that's also a really good spot for panel grab right now.
Yeah, except the problem is that Chaw already has this
Oh,
extra
okay, yeah.
area grab, but we also see they've got this warp step. Ooh, and yeah, this is the problem with warp step. Ricochet can now just camp on this one panel. Ooh,
Yeah,
but
that was a really
now they're in
good
the
area
perfect position for the uninstalled machine gun.
Oh my goodness. It's already out here. We're uninstalling on turn 2. Another Buster up. Nice, uninstall.
Ooh, and actually, yeah, the warp step is actually kind of useful here though, because as we could see, it makes it like trivial to dodge these Hell's Rollings. You can literally just warp right past that.
That's true. Ooh, losing anti-damage. Not really getting much value out of roll, but hey, we'll use it for the recovery. The extra fun part is that with so much space, you can dodge busters using your warp step. But it looks like he wants to, yeah, bug fix now. Are we really beasting out already?
It looks like they're using Q-Force without Beast Out, but the thing about Q-Force is we all know how strong it is, but if you use it like completely unboosted, it's actually like really pretty weak.
Yeah.
The reason
I
why
guess
it's so strong is that you can use it with Beast Out.
Shaw isn't worried about getting max value out of it because he has the other Gigas waiting. Ooh. Yeah, this is that's all their panel grabs now, but that was a really good value panel grab from Ricochet, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of funny with the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nothing. I was just noticing Ricochet here has a pretty good iron will, not getting tricked into running into the race beams. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Ricochet decided to, or Cha decided to just wait and use Colonel for Force later. That's pretty good.
Yeah, also with the Erase Beast as well, because those tail arrow beast charges are still very scary in this format as well.
But they're standing up, so they can use. Yeah, there we go. Had to wait for Ricochet to just step back to get good. Oh my goodness!
That's it.
Whoa, okay. It still worked, but it's hilarious just being in a bubble, uninstalled, while your army fights for you.
Yeah. It's also very funny with the Erase Beast Q-Force whenever you see the little skulls popping up because they have a 4 in their HP.
That was powerful. That was a very strong Colonel Force.
Yeah, even if they survived, they would have actually had a pretty high level HP bug.
Yeah, that was. I'm genuinely surprised that he took out that much HP that quickly. Like, this is mod cards. People are supposed to live forever.
Well, that's only Oh, that's not a good TFC. Well, that's only. But I was saying that's only in regular patch cards where everyone has Totem and Scarecrow and gets that like all that chip recuv.
True. It's really different when you only have 2 mod cards. Also easier to build though. Mars and
Although
Symes
there are certain builds, there are certain chonk builds in this format that will still live forever. Cough Eurasia.
Eurasia, cough, Eurasia. 3,900.
3,900 plus
That's a lot
like
of buster ups.
recovs.
Wow, just basically wasting a turn of Gregar here. Pretty good for Ricochet. Nice choice from Shaw, deciding to go for. Ooh, this is scary. Shaw going for a beast charge that will just get rid of that trap. Now, ooh, if Ricochet wanted to, he could just walk up and avoid this base, but he doesn't know it's here.
Where is Soul? The plus
Shaw
30
just-
base eaten by Bead.
Shaw was probably waiting for Ricochet to just use a time freeze. Oh, there it is. He could have waited. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, that was only a
The hate.
3-panel range for Meteor Knuckle,
Yeah.
so that looked like 6 hits.
That's actually, yeah, that was a pretty good spot for Meteor Knuckle. I mean, the best spot that Shaw could have hoped to be in. Otherwise, it would have been, pretty dangerous. But look at this now. We got a Delta Ray.
Yeah, they are in the perfect range for it, but I
That's true.
like you.
Not really gonna do anything.
Ooh, unfortunate tail arrow whiff into the Judge Man. Oh yeah, so
And it's so painful getting bustered point blank by the triple buster because all 3 hits are hitting you.
yeah, that's what I was about to mention as well, because I don't think we mentioned that earlier. Yeah, at point blank, it is you take all 3 hits. That was like 30 damage per shot, and as we saw, like, yeah, you die
300
pretty
damage
quick.
charge shot, 30 damage buster. So yeah, when we say base cross silver has some serious potential, we mean it. There's some real damage coming out there. All right, getting rid of beat early this time.
Ooh, they blocked that that front center panel. Oh well, they had Judge Man anyways, so.
Back to even. Not going to be scared of Slash now.
Oh, and actually, this is a
Shaw really wants to buster. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Shaw was just fishing for that buster proc to try to get a chance at using Wobblewees.
Wait, but that's weird, because looking... Oh, no, never mind. Ricochet is the one with the bug stop in their Navi cust. Yeah, Chaw does have buster bug.
Yeah. Chaw courageously just playing a bugged Giga Plus build. But taking great care not to do any custom bug, which is very smart. So they got some pretty good value out of the cust. Uninstall. With a Race Man to give it extra damage. Ooh, against Dust. Hopefully for Chaw, Ricochet doesn't have Fly 4 this turn.
Yeah,
Of
and
course
there
it
it
does.
is.
When you see the Dust Cross come out, you can kind of assume, well, they're gonna have a strong defense to protect this.
Yeah, and as we see here, if you don't have air shoes and Dust Cross has +1 area, it's actually extremely oppressive.
Yeah.
Like, because he just breaks all your panels and
But hey,
traps you. and
He
just
did
shoots
get,
you with these 100
float
damage
shoes.
Charlies. Sorry.
Yeah. He did get float shoes from Pharaoh Man, the shrimp who floats above panels because he simply swims. This is how it works. This is boring.
Don't you mean he shrimply swims?
He shrimply swims above the panel, preventing it from breaking under his weight.
Yeah, that is true. So those. Oh, but
Uh-oh.
Tengu crossed.
Hey, though, Life Aura, that's down now.
Oh, but hold on. He is
look at this.
Delta Ray.
Yeah. And look at this placement. Okay, Invis is gone. Oh! Look at that!
Oh,
Wait, look. And also look at the animation that the Raceman was in.
yeah, that's a classic. The Mega Man trying to escape from his
What
own
a
body.
finish! Mega Man escaping from his body while absolutely destroying, eliminating this Tengu, evaporating him from the earth.
Aren't I described that screenshot as the "Let me in" Mega Man?
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Delta Ray is not the easiest Giga to use, but I mean, there's not really many other chips that have the potential to do that much damage, and so that's why people still try and use Delta Ray, because when it
Yeah.
works, boy, does it ever work.
Most Gigas don't have an element on them that, is just part of the element cycle. A Delta Ray, that's a sword.
Real
Yeah,
Zaki
it's weird.
SF.
There's the two sword gigas in each version, and then the two break gigas. Although those two break gigas were not exactly created equally. I'm not really sure what Capcom was thinking there.
Yeah, Real Zaki SF in Twitch chat asking how much damage was that in total. So that was 260 base times 2 with Tengu. So that's 520, right? 520 times 3. So yeah,
it was
1560
yeah.
like into
I
that
think
says.
Antita Stray Sign Wave in chat. Yeah, 1560.
That's a big number. A lot of people are scared to say it. I'll come out and say it. I think that's a big number.
Just a little bit. Okay, with that, let's hop into setups for round 2. Okay, we are in. It's gonna be Nexit versus Ricochet.
Wow, look at that. A second Ricochet match. Well, this is Ricochet's chance for redemption. I think Delta Ray gets a little bit of a buff against Base Cross because, for one thing, Falzar. For another thing, Base Cross kind of wants to stand in the center to get max value and hit everything with the Buster. So, standing in the center, any reason for that is just a huge buff to Delta Ray. But besides that, we do not see Delta Ray this time. We see Gregar X, the strongest Giga ever. Unless you don't have if you don't have humor, then it's not as good.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, and like seniors, I'm still taking Gundel Force over Gregor. The reason why Gregor is so strong in patch cards is that Q Force is a little bit weaker with Status Guard being a thing, and also all the holes, and the fact that that you can just very easily get Humor Bug or Emotion Bug. And
yeah, so it's actually
with Gregor.
Kind of a bigger investment in a way to get humor in double Navi, and you're also less likely to see Status Guard, even though you can, because Planet Man, he's a Navi, so he's valid, you can pick him.
Yeah, Planet Man is still pretty good in this format. The another major difference with this format, which we actually kind of see here in Nexit's Navi Cust, is the fact that in regular patch cards, right, like almost everyone has either Satala or Honey Bomber, which are very cheap ways to get air shoes, right? Whereas there's only a couple of Navis that give you air shoes. I think it might just be Larkman and Tengu Man. So we see here, even though it has that big, annoying shape, Nexit is actually getting air shoes in their Navi cust.
Yep, you gotta have it. You gotta wear your shoes.
Yeah, you gotta have those Jordans.
So this is interesting. We don't see a lot of P folder. So Nexit running Fire Hit, Burn Square, Heat Dragon, and Wood Dragon. Burn Square too. That's there's 3 of them. That's an interesting choice. He's making a statement here. The statement is, I'm fine with some of my chips being weak, I guess. There's also Burn Square 3 in the O code, and he's bringing 3 of those.
It's because they're running Element Man, so their normal Buster Shot creates grass panels.
Amazing. That's so beautiful.
I feel like I would have run B code for that, for Fire Hit 3.
Also, Element Man, I think his charge shot, if he's using default Buster, is will land. It'll spawn ice panels, right?
Yeah, but for that, you'd usually see people use Freeze Man, because that makes you spawn ice panels just with your normal shot. But
well,
that
it's super unreasonable to try to actually like do freeze combos with Element Man, because like if you happen to get the random freeze, then you're just gonna accidentally buster over it with a normal shot and then replace the panel with a grass panel anyways.
Yeah, no, to be honest, Element Man really isn't a good card. Actually, yeah, in normal patch cards, I guess I keep bringing this up, you would, Shrubby is like a very cheap, I think 6 MB card that makes your Buster spawn grass panels. And yeah, as people are saying in chat, that brings us to Nexit's second card, which is Judge Man. And so he does not have the charge shot to make ice panels. He actually has charge shot grab banish, which is pretty interesting.
Throw the book at him.
There is one more thing about Element Man though, which is that with our old guides, we actually were missing one additional effect of Element Man, which is that he fixes a panel bug. So we tested last night. I realized we're making a card that he has that effect. It fixes crack step, and it also fixes any panel bugs that causes you to make other types of panels in mod cards. So he does have that going on. I'm not sure how often that effect is available on other cards.
I think there was some other, again, like cheap virus card that might have that, but it's like that's a decent effect maybe. But because I know like Cold Man, yeah, he has that bug where it makes you have a chance to spawn ice panels when you move, which is actually pretty annoying. So that would be a nice thing for him to fix.
To be honest, the worst part about Element Man is actually that he's 33 megabytes.
Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy when, like I said, like Shrubby gives you the same thing. It gives you the Buster that makes grass panels, and it's only 6 megabytes. So yeah, 33 MB for Element Man is, yeah, not great.
That's the Picoro moment. So here's something else that's interesting about Nexit's folder. Fast Gauge. Only one of them though. So Ricochet has a chance to outclass that or overrule it with 2 slow gauges. But the other interesting thing is Judge Man gives normal gauge. So there's no way to start the well, is there? I think
no.
So I don't think you can start out in slow gauge, can you?
You can. No, so the normal gauge doesn't do anything.
Oh,
Actually, all it does is if you have a slow gauge or fast gauge card and use the normal gauge card after, it overrides that. But
That's
like
so
if
sad.
the other player has like a slow gauge or fast gauge card, it won't do anything.
As I was saying that, I was like, wait a second, I don't think that's how it works. I think this actually just sucks. I don't think this does anything.
Wait, so what if
That's
one
so
person
sad.
if one person has fast gauge, another person has slow gauge, it does balance out, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
it balances
then
the
it
slow
starts
gauge.
in normal gauge. So yeah, that's a thing in this format. It's pretty goofy, but yeah, you can have like the triple gauge wars, where like you have a Video Man or Mega Man Zero against the Grid Man, and then yeah, if each player both also has 2 gauges in their folder, then yeah, it's like a triple gauge war. Except the first 2 patch card gauges just cancel each other out at the start.
I feel like if Nexit was gonna go this grass fire setup, I would have liked to see Flame Hook get value here. But
Yeah,
this is like
Flame Hook is maybe my favorite PA. I love it.
It's a
and
huge
it's always
jump
sad
scare.
to not see it.
This
Well,
is like
It's the best.
the one
Plus-
chance to actually use Burn Square though, so I guess we'll see.
Plus, look at this. They're playing Gregar, so they had the chance to elect glitch a burn square to get double hits from it, and to also have it on grass to get 3 times damage. But they just neglected this possibility, and that makes me sad.
So actually, the other thing I would have liked to see is because if he's like, we see he has like no buster stats, because I think he wants to stay in base ban
Ooh, speed
to
plus
use
1.
this Judge Man grab banish charge shot. So the other thing I would have liked to see is if this was a bugged setup, and then you could have done emotion bug and gone for like the humor proc with the fire chips on the grass panels to get like ×4 damage on them.
That's true. Also, the other thing about the grab banish charge shot is I don't see charge plus, and as far as I remember, the CS, even if it's from a mod card, does get faster when you have charge max, and the speeds that we put on our guides are for charge 5.
Yeah,
I
and
think it's
even-
actually slower here. Like, you do get value from charge, don't you?
Yeah, and even with charge max, the grab banish charge shot is actually pretty slow here. And my match against Nexit, actually, after I uninstalled him, like I could, if I wanted, stop him from being able to use it at all, because like I could just flinch him out of it because it took so long. Like he didn't get to use it like during his iframes either.
That's scary. And Ricochet does have uninstall. So if that comes up, Nexit's only out might be fully invisible in a situation like that.
Yeah, but I think with that, we're probably ready to get right into this match. I mean, we've already gone over Ricochet's setup in the last match, so
Let's go! Thanks, Salad.
Okay, we are in.
We're so in. Whoa, look at this. Both of our wind racks on the first turn. That's so annoying. I hate it when that happens to me.
yeah, because they're basically. I mean, so depending on the folder, sometimes that actually means you can just like safely just use one of them.
Sure. Although right now that basically makes it a dead custom slot.
Yeah, I mean, you could like. I don't know. Wait, so this is yeah, we've got Nexit on the left.
Something interesting about this matchup is that since Ricochet does want to spend a bunch of time bustering, that is like a frame window where you can potentially just like pause, think about it, and land your fire hit while on grass. So
Oh wow.
that was
this
fun.
is a-
oh, look at this.
Fun.
So Ricochet might be if they really get into it, they might want to avoid stepping on grass at all while bustering. But we'll see.
I mean, eventually he's gonna make your entire area grass, because I would assume that the proc rate on the making grass panels is probably 50%. So
It seems pretty good so far. Like we're already seeing grass. Also, look at this float choose, just allowing Ricochet to defiantly defy this this mag panel, telling him to move down. He's like, no. You know,
yeah, it is kind
it's
of
kind of sad
funny.
that we can't spawn vertical roads. We only have coming and going roads.
Yeah, that'd be funny if we could spawn those, and also if we could spawn volcano panels.
Volcano
Ooh.
panels, my beloved. Oh wow, look at that. That's a really dangerous part about wanting to be in Baseman, is that it basically turns it into this sort of mini situation where it's like you're in a format where you're not allowed to like enter a form or beast out. So the end of turn stun actually matters a lot. Oh, not realizing that it homes in if you're a panel away. Just got free hits there.
Yeah, no, since he's already been uninstalled, yeah, this Hell's Rolling will now flinch and do all the hits. That's the thing about the Hell's Rolling. Up until you uninstall their super armor, it's actually pretty bad, because it should usually only do one hit, and then they can just like move out of it. Ooh,
Yeah.
and okay, B takes the erase, man. Gotta feed that bird.
Going fast. Although going fast before clearing out this trap. So
He had no way to clear out the trap,
oh,
actually.
that's true. Yeah, Buster. Yeah, no real charge time.
And oh yeah,
Oh, but
so that's,
if they had waited for that.
so that is another very nice thing about these dumb Buster effects, is that you could you don't really have to worry that much about Sanctuary.
True, yeah, you can just Buster away at it. Alright,
Yeah.
let's see if we can get some. Oh, ouch. Not
so
having the access to Invis, so they're gonna get frozen.
But is this gonna be a meteor knuckle? Oh,
Yes, there it is. Okay, important, very important.
yeah, because that was in that 2-panel range. That was gonna be the full 8 hits. Plus they were frozen, so that would have been a 900 damage meteor knuckle. So that was a very clutch invis for Nexit.
Absolutely ridiculous. Nexit, of course, RNG not smiling upon him, pulling his. Okay, well, good use of barrier, but it's. I was gonna say it's sad to pull your barrier defense right when your opponent is already in Angu. Really good value out of Lifeaura. This is sad. Very, very sad for
Okay.
Nexit. Although he can steal that panel. Yeah, there we go.
All right, that's the other thing, actually. I'm surprised he crossed here, because I think the base cross triple buster is that's another thing you only get in Baseman, right? So when you cross, you lose it.
That's interesting. So, oh, this is nice. Now we can use our wind rack here. But just a bunch of T's, just a bunch of burn squares. There's like no utility here, only fire.
Yeah, this is, and he has these wood dragons when he already makes grass panels with his buster, so those are kind of redundant as well.
Ooh,
misses the
dodging
heat
the
dragon.
fire. Alright, applying pressure now, bustering. Alright, there we go. 2 times damage. No defense, ostensibly.
Can he hit this? Oh, he does. Wow.
Pretty good.
Massive 240 damage there.
Amazing, incredible.
Oh,
All hits confirming the damage. This is scary. They're not bustering. Yeah,
oh, but
all 3 hits. and he can't walk out of it because you're uninstalled.
But he does now have this Gregor X in hand. But also, is this Tomahawk Man SB? That could do a lot of damage against the Tengu Cross. What is that?
They're not picking it.
It must. Oh, it is Tomahawk Man. Yeah, take it.
Take it.
What are we doing here? He's
Utilize
taking
the
the
sword.
burn square first.
Not
The
maybe
problem-
not bad to bait out a TFC.
Oh, unfortunate whiff.
Ricochet is working on something. They no TFC still. What is Ricochet planning?
Well, he just took. Oh, he had a recuv. Okay.
Okay, looks like Ricochet was potentially thinking about chip charging that.
But now he is in a low enough HP that this Gregor could be lethal with the rocks.
Let's see what the dog doing. Ooh, barrier. That's big actually.
What the dog doing?
That was rough.
Ooh,
Three hits.
rocks. Okay.
Not bad. Really good value out of the barrier.
Oh! And so Ricochet takes that first round. I mean, yeah, it's like this fire hit 2 only doing 120 damage is actually, you know what you could have used with this actually would have been C code would have been unironically pretty good.
I could see that.
That is, oh, I hate you.
Hey guys, that was not me. I did not press the button.
Mars, I see what you did there. But yeah, C code has both fire hit and fire burn 3. And what a shield.
They shielded everything. Well, I think they might have gotten hit by the dragon, but they shielded all of those fire hits. That was so good. That was incredible. All right, wind rack here, maybe good value out of the rack.
Yeah, and I guess that is one thing about these burn squares is they will break life aura on all these grass panels. That's very funny that we got a starting. Oh, it pushes the boulder.
I love that you can push the boulder so they can't even stand behind it.
I hate that against Tengu Cross.
But hey, at least you can stand behind a boulder and they can't like pull it into you. Saying just 1 times damage burn square there. But both of them just walking past each other to miss their buster. Element Man, 2 times damage.
See, if he had a motion bug, then these burn squares actually could be really strong because the burn square 3 with the humor proc on grass, that would be what, like 560 damage? That is actually like a very good amount.
Yeah, that's true. And so far, they've actually landed a couple good burn square hits.
I think I know what's coming here, actually. Oh no. Oh no.
But hey, blocking the damage from those 2 books. Let's go, Invis.
Okay, he needs to camp this Gregor for a TFC, because if we look at Ricochet... No! You could have TFC'd the Gregor right there on the area grab. What are you doing? Not... Oh, no! He had the chance to TFC with the Gregor, too. Oh, Nexit, that is so unfortunate.
Oh, and that's such a sad one, too. You're losing out on so much area from the panel grab.
Oh, that's the worst part is he had the perfect chance to TFC it past B too. Oh, that not like this.
Ooh, is he gonna suck up the rock? Yeah. What is Ricochet cooking?
Man, someone needs to show this clip to Soul, because as we all know, he loves beat. That's his favorite bird.
Ricochet has a very hungry bird. Oh, uninstall. That's so painful. And now they're at area disadvantage. Okay, but Ricochet doesn't have any way to flinch them now, so trying to get a CS out. Area grab. There we go. Hey, look at that. Your little condolence fully panel.
And he's not even... Well, it is kind of funny. You know, the Falzar Featherbuster is actually a pretty good DPS at attack 5, but it's certainly much lower DPS than if he just stayed in base man and spammed the base cross triple buster.
Although now he's in beast out, so he is taking down those turns to get back to base man. So that's an important part about being able to beast out to eventually get rid of your cross. Because like if you're Nexit here and they just got rid of their most powerful CS and buster ability, you don't want to decross them.
Mars, you should have the Daniel patch make the Falzar Buster like track.
What, like down rows?
Yeah, so it's like moving diagonally
to
chase.
I hate that. I don't like that.
You already like diagonal DDT.
What if it moved really slow too, like DDT?
Yeah.
What would the Gregor Vulcan do then?
I think I just removed Gregor. Daniel doesn't like the dog.
Oh, is Daniel a fellow cat person?
Well, Daniel, when he was very young, his hand got bit by a dog. Go and Tengu. But let's see if Ricochet can land those just inputs to get the. Ooh, getting stunned here. You gotta hit B left frame on the same frame in order to remove it. We can see him trying, but he hasn't landed it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
That's really rough. Fast gauge and swapping into Tengu on your last turn.
That is very sad. But on the other hand, he didn't want to wait because he does not want to get stuck into a cross because he just pieced it out to remove it.
Oh, that's true, actually.
So you just like you have to take that chance time event and just try to get that input on a fast gauge turn. No value from Tomahawk.
He had a wind rack in hand, and I guess he didn't want to use it on the last beast turn and risk it getting stopped.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Ooh, oh my goodness, just narrowly avoiding death. Yes, switches, right?
Oh, wait a second. Double Beast didn't do all the hits there.
Yeah,
and I think that might be because Ricochet was like buffering a forward movement.
Ooh.
Wow.
Amazing.
I've never seen that before, actually. Is that the at least partial counterplay to Double Beast? Oh, wow.
Hit by the ships. Couldn't he have moved? Oh no, he was uninstalled.
Trapped.
Uninstalled.
Wait, didn't that delete before the bubble star hit? How did that happen?
No, there's no way it did, right? I think
we're getting the instant replay here. Yeah, he used the Elect Dragon to break the barrier first.
Wait, what was it damaged by beforehand? Just buster shots?
Yeah, I guess just buster shots. Because he does, I guess, I'm not sure how many buster ups he used, but enough that his buster was doing a lot of damage, so.
Okay, with that, let's move into round 3 setups. Okay, we are in setups for rebyc versus Etude. Is it Etude?
Alright, this time we're going fast. We're speed running these setup rounds. So
Yeah.
Magnet Man, I can't read the readout on this, so I don't know.
Do you know what Magnet Soul in 5 does?
No idea. Never even seen 5.
Okay, well, so Magnet Man has the same thing as Magnet Soul, where he has B+ left immobilize. Also, wow, that is a great
Ooh.
drawing. Who did that one?
I love this
China
magnetic
TV
man.
did this one.
Good job,
Nice.
China TV. So the
Yeah.
funny thing about B left
The
immobilize
T-posing Magnet Man.
is it's one of the moves that even though it's a B left, when you do it, you still buster and move backwards. So it looks like you failed, but you actually did it successfully.
No, I don't think you buster and moved left.
No way.
So it's kind of annoying in 6, and in 5 with Magnet Soul, there's like an animation for when you do it, and there's not in 6. So you just kind of, it looks like you're actually just standing there in place, but it is kind of, yeah, just standing there T-posing menacingly.
Okay, more speed running. Rebyc, he's got roll, air spin, tornado. Oh, air spin combo. Circus Man SP in the folder. That's cool. A lot of
As
art
a
code here.
splash too. He just wants to clown on people.
Look up Assassin Sword.
Look at their Otenko. They have so many multi-hits because of that
Whoa.
Otenko.
Otenku, he's actually here.
If they
He is.
pull off an Otenko Circus Man SP, that they're a legend, and that they basically like Etude, like you lost if you got hit by that, even if
I
you
wanna see
survive.
They
Okay,
have
so,
count base and
you know
super
what
bulk
we-
before it too.
What else we see here is custom bug. So they have bug fix at the top, and they really want to pull it because that's a custom bug there.
Yeah, I mean,
Etudes. What is
go
what is
ahead.
this? Mega Folder 2. I almost never see this.
yeah, it's not.
it's in
Mega
there.
Folder 2 is not really good in 6, but this
Normally
is
you would see folder pack if you want the Mega Folder plus.
yeah, but they already have a custom 8 from Numberman.
There
So
it is.
they would get no extra cost from folder pack. This is actually very spicy, yeah.
This
So
is
we
Mega
basically,
10. So this is the Navi parade, as the kids call it.
oh, okay, I see. So they have the count patch card, and look at their folder. They got a Hackjack SP,
Wow.
Hackjack EX, and Hackjack Asterisk, which is actually sometimes used in speed running.
They're
Actually,
really out here hacking the jack.
yes, they sure are. The
Also,
count of what's his like
it's
actual
truly-
name? It's pretty cool.
The count
Truly
of ground
dedicating
soaking
themselves
blood.
to H. This is H code. They got flash bombs. They got sandworm.
But they don't have Big Hook. They have Delta Ray instead
what?
of Big Hook. Disgusting.
I don't hold that against them.
I do. You have H code, like, and if you're gonna use a Giga over Big Hook, like Delta Ray, really? I mean, we did see in the first match how powerful Delta Ray is, but like, come on.
So I don't really see how these two matchups like interact with each other. It looks like it's just two very interesting folders that are gonna with fun win con. So also Rebyc has super. So there we go.
Wait,
Attack
hold on.
plus 32.
Did you mention the fact that Etude has 3 Navi plus 20?
Oh no, I did not. You know that it's Navi plus 20 is that chip that like as soon as I look away from it, I completely forget that it exists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, actually, other than roll, the count is like actually probably the best multi-hitting Navi chip in 6, because you know after Searchman in 5, like in some of the other Navis in 5, it's pretty clear they were scared of the really strong multi-hit Navis, which is probably why Circus Man is the way that he is. But count is actually pretty strong as well.
Wait, what is
Yeah.
the multi-hitting strong ships in 5 besides Searchman?
Well, Searchman's the biggest one. Well, it's not really multi-hits. I mean, Numberman scales really well with boosts.
Isn't the
Also, if you remember Gyro Man
Yes,
SP
Gyro.
with the double point.
Yeah, that's true. He's way easier to hit than like Surface Man.
And you deal more damage the less area you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does
Crazy.
140 damage. So with the plus 60 from double point, he breaks life aura. So that's a very good synergy.
Also important to note, Count has emo bug here, so this is a humor folder.
Yeah, the Count is one of the few Navis who gives emotion bug. And yeah, he also gives you that CS Blood Rain. The problem is it only hits the opponent's initial 3x3 area, like the chip, I think. So if like the opponent gets area on you're kind of screwed.
I do not see area grab in here. I don't see any area grabs.
They
I
just
don't even
have
see area
the
control.
grab revenge in sad.
Okay.
And wait, they don't even have Judgment. What?
Yeah, no judge ban.
They have these 2 roll 2s. Like you have this many Navis and no Judgment.
Well, even though they don't have any area control, we can't count them out. Okay, let's get into the match.
That's not fair. That's not fair that you... Okay, let's go. We're in?
We're so in. Wow, Otanko, right there, starting out.
Oh, Tanko.
You know what else is here? Our code with uninstall on a fist. You know
guys,
what I'm saying. Let's see an uninstall fire hit.
Yeah, you could say that that he's counting on landing this uninstall fire hit here.
So true, Symes.
You can always count on us to provide the best commentary.
Thank you, Symes. I love you for this. Punch install. That's great.
Oh, but
they're
both
both
players
invincible.
start with the invincible here. That's very funny, actually.
Yeah, let's throw those.
Oh no, the punch install missed. That was way too... Wait, what are you doing? What is going on?
It's just gonna get rid of it. No. That's so sad. They just lost 2 invises for no reason.
But also, why did they go for the Element Man Elector instead of the ×2 Element Man Grass? It must have just been they must have just pressed A too early.
Bringing out the train. Also, barrier 100 in H code. That's something you don't.
Oh,
see every day.
wait.
Oh, my
Back row Otanko.
Otanko.
Oh, but the problem here,
Oh!
the problem here is that we're in slow gauge,
Wait,
and
so he goes away.
Otanko doesn't last for that long. Like, it will last like for the rest of this turn.
He disappears, but Otanko is really boosting the damage of these charge shots by causing them to land.
Yeah, they are just locked into that
Super
top.
Vulcan!
Oh, and Count SP. There we go. Yeah, we get the betrayal. Otanko boosting the count.
Oh, but you still had to wait for the chip to exist in your hand in order to get boosted by it.
Yeah, I mean, we do see that does increase to the plus.
Also,
oh, wow, they get them on the grass. That's so good.
These are not normal panels, so they are not going to deal the last hit. Because Count's final multi-hit only lands on normal panels for some reason. Ooh, unfortunately not going to get double damage from the bubble. But still really good damage. This is incredible momentum.
Oh, that's already it. We did see Otanko disappear at the end, so that's actually good to know. Otanko lasts for about 2 slow gauge turns, but they got a lot of value from it on
That's
that
not
one
bad.
turn.
That's like a pretty good duration for Otanko. What a match. That was 3 minutes. fire hit.
Ooh, this time starting with the blind.
Max damage count plus 50.
Oh, the sandworm.
Now
Oh, wait.
double damage fire hit and landing it while in the CS, so that did land.
Wait, so that was a Navi plus 20 and attack plus 30 on that level 1 count.
Amazing. You love to see it.
Put him through college.
It's too bad that they didn't get that with a humor proc.
I think that would have been too much, but also deserved from that last round.
Exactly.
Ooh, oh, that is so sad. They could have just gotten immediately life with 2 times on grass. Nice. Landing their golem him. The second barrier 100.
I wonder if that would be too OP if you could stack barriers, so like a barrier 100 turns into a barrier 200.
That would be pretty funny.
Wait, do they have Sun Moon PA in their folder?
I think they...
Yeah, they do. I think. Because I see the meteors now.
Yeah, and there's uninstall and attack plus 30, so... Hey, Rebecca, you could move forward.
Well, the problem is that they don't have flow juice, and so
Fish
these
bomb.
ice panels are actually a big problem.
It's the double count.
Wow. What's going on here?
No!
Oh,
no! So sad. Must have
That
You've
pump,
harvested it.
that cloud, that dust of cloud of dust, that was
All that
formerly
remains of
known as
my
a
friend.
typo.
Yeah, so somewhere like somewhere wherever he is right now, Django just felt like a disturbance in the universe.
His heart skipped a beat.
Actually,
But hey, now you can steal that panel.
Oh,
Now-
but he can't. Oh no, he can't.
Ouch.
These ice panels are actually such a problem for Rebek. There's no way he can line up the circus man with them, right?
Unless he doesn't know, unless he gives it to him for free.
Oh, and he lost the anger too, so no ×2 on the circus man.
Look,
Oh!
yeah,
Oh!
there it is. Unfortunately, that's on a holy panel, but you know, we take what we can get.
And it also had
That's-
no boosts on it.
that's how long the blood ring keeps you in place. He was able to move like 3 panels.
Yeah, though the blood raid, like, it's not good.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
How much does
It's-
it do at attack 5?
I don't think it scales with the attack.
Oh my goodness.
It's probably just like, I don't know, like 5 hits of...
Ooh.
Oh, that should be it.
This will delete, right? There's no
Okay,
way
but
this
no
is gonna get
background
one
for
wrong.
them, so small victory.
Yeah, that is kind of funny with how that works. Is like normally they're supposed to set the Psy Beast Gigas set the black background, but then if you TFC, it just becomes the normal background again.
Yeah. There's like a lot of objects in this folder.
Delta Fiend says in Twitch chat, Blood Rain does 100, but on the upside, it can't really miss. Base Giga Chip would like to talk to you.
Oh,
There we go. Damage from the normal panel. Fish bomb. Ooh,
Fair,
anger
no!
fanfare.
Oh wait, it didn't even hit it.
He lived. He lived.
I don't think it took damage at all. Wow.
yeah, I guess because like maybe the hits on the Blood Rain like come out faster than how long the animation takes. So maybe like the hitboxes were already gone by the time they used the fanfare.
It looks like.
Well,
I
it
think
even
it
hit the
should
okay, it
target
does.
objects. Yeah.
There
Oh,
it is.
yeah, yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Uninstall.
the uninstalled punch. Oh, but the freeze. Does he have golem hit? No.
that one grass fails.
Yes, double damage. There we go. We needed it. It was so important.
The extra fort. Oh, and it just misses out doing the extra hit.
That gave anger.
No, that's humor. That's the emotion bug from count
okay.
value.
No, that might have been anger because he was stunned for so long. But let's see. Yeah,
He's still angry. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
if it was for
that
the
is a
emotion bug,
powerful
he would
roll.
have lost the anger already.
How much
Wait,
is that
that's
going to recover?
weird. Because if he has emotion bug, it could, like, even if it was real anger, it would have gone away still.
Yeah.
But I thought the count gives emotion
Must have-
bug.
Yeah,
Bug
that's what I'm saying. I think it was emotion bug. I think it just lasted that entire time.
There's no way.
No, it shouldn't.
But
It
if,
like
if he has emotion bug, then like even if it was natural anger, it could have gone away. Unless he rolled like natural anger into emotion bug anger.
Wait, is status bug emotion bug, or is that a color bug?
Oh wait.
oh, status bug is okay. So we've
Okay,
been
yeah.
gaslit. Who said status
was
bug
me.
is just color bug?
Yeah, status bug is just a color bug.
I
Okay,
spread
who said it?
misinformation on
Wow.
the internet.
How could
Okay,
you,
so,
Mark?
so the count is even worse than we thought.
Darn.
Okay, so in Daniel patch, color bug gives the emotion bug, right? Yes.
So true. Yeah, exactly. I definitely did that.
You know, when are we gonna? Since you keep bringing it up, when are we doing a Daniel patch New Moon?
I don't keep bringing it up. You're the one who keeps bringing it up.
Yeah, and perfect. This will be the one of the prize money too.
Yes. Okay. Important. Yeah. That's the perfect time to do a Depot prize tournament. Ooh. This is sad though. This is actually like really good value from their sanctuary. I think they've been pulling it out at good times.
Wait,
Yeah, they're
so
like-
when Mega Man uses the Blood Rain CS, he's like shaking in place, but when the count is using it on his chip, he doesn't shake.
Oh, you
Man,
can't even
this-
see him.
This Super Vulcan could do a ton of damage, but I mean, this blind from the flash bombs, yeah, is a huge problem.
You need to land it first. You need to find him first.
Like, yeah, this 20 plus 80 times, this will be like 1,000 damage Super Vulcan.
And
But
it's
He
really
needs to
rough
counter hit
trying
the
to-
Blood Rain. That's the dream.
I think
with
actually
both
that's
eyes
the
down.
one good thing
There it
about
is.
the Blood Rain is you could. Oh no! Oh wait, even though the Tenko's gone,
There it is.
that's-
Oh,
Do it,
lucky!
yes.
Wow.
There it is. Yes.
oh,
What
this
is
is,
it?
Assassin Sword can hit here.
he needs to get on this holy panel.
Oh, nice! Yeah, he couldn't move because of the ice. Wow, that's okay. That's
Although-
funny.
I wonder what
Usually-
Etude had there. It's like, wow, not having undershirt there might have cost them.
Yeah. Wow. Also, the ice was like the best chance of actually dodging the Assassin Sword. So Etude just slow. No, who's on the left? Next. Who is this?
Rebyc.
Rebyc. Rebyc just got like really lucky timing on the Assassin Sword.
No, because like the ice panel in that configuration, he was sliding down with it, and so he couldn't dodge it because he had to go right, and he couldn't because of the ice panel, right? Because he was in the top left.
Oh, I thought he was moving from the left.
Oh, was that ice panel also made by the? It must have been, yeah, just from the Element Man charge shot. So
I think
actually
so.
getting value from it.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, the ice panel in the middle.
Yeah, so he had to move right, but because he moved onto that ice panel, it's Jover, like on that custom screen.
True.
That's
Yeah.
just a frame trap.
Yeah, what they could have maybe done actually then is they needed to cross cancel and just give up the anger they had. If they cross canceled, they should have been able to just step back onto that holy panel and survive. Like it is hard. That is actually, I guess, the one somewhat strategic thing about patch cards is you have all these baseman builds, but there are still situations where you're like forced to like cross or beast out.
Yeah,
And so that
although
is
to be fair, there is no way they could have seen the assassin sword in particular coming in that situation. So there's like no world where they would have responded by crossing out to
well,
get onto
even
a
if it
holy
wasn't
panel.
the assassin sword, you're at low HP, like you should like want to
Okay,
try and like step back onto your holy panel.
but consider this: they have Mega Folder 2 in order to fit more counts in, and they're already spending one of their slots, 60 megabytes, for Blood Rain, which disappears when they cross their beast. So do you
Well,
think they would do it?
that's the other problem with that mega folder too, is that it's also white, and that's the reason why they couldn't have a fit undershirt in their cust.
Ooh,
I
true.
wonder if it would have been better for them to just have the processing bug, because they're gonna hit the initial 3x3 anyways, so it's not like their positioning really matters for the CS for that sick
That's
100
true,
damage.
actually. Like, yeah, they could have gone for this. You're right, actually. This might have actually been a good build to have a warp step in.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
actually, that would protect
have
your area too in like a
that
weird
would
way.
have opened up their cusp for adding a lot more too. Like they could have
Well,
gone undershirt and rush in there,
yeah, I mean, looking at
or
their
shield if they
folder, they
wanted
don't
it.
have a bug fix in their folder at all, though, because as nice as warp step can be, you don't usually want to have it forever.
But that depends because that just like is based off of the chips that you have, and I don't see a lot that you have to aim. There's Heatman SP, but that's a big attack anyways.
Yeah, but still well played to both rebyc and Etude. But I think with that, we can get into the setups for our next match.
Yep,
Fun match. Also, you love to see Assassin Sword actually working.
it was actually Assassiny.
Yeah, I mean, it is actually a pretty good chip, so I'm surprised we don't see it more often.
Yeah, Assassin Sword is quite good. I feel like people, because that series is just rarely used in general, people tend to forget that Assassin Sword works on both conditions, which actually makes it pretty usable.
Yeah, the first two chips in that series are pretty bad, but Assassin Sword's good. But yeah, so we got the setups for A4 average versus Nonstopmop non-tan.
Hey, look at that. A second Otenko. Also, Vernal Force. We could potentially see an Otenko Vernal Force. You would love to see that.
Otenko Force is always pretty funny.
Sunlight Army.
A lot
Can
of
you
area
imagine?
control.
That could be a great idea. Q Force, except instead of just shooting you, all the soldiers use Gundel Soul on you.
I hate that. That sounds painful. Although,
And it
how
still
would that work with the
paralyzes
area?
you.
Wait, but like, would that work on Proto Man because he has shades on?
Ooh.
I guess also the big hat viruses. Actually, a funny thing about the big hat viruses is that if you use a wind on them, it blows their shades off.
Yeah, they
Then
look
they get
really
scared.
sad. Yeah, they get
Yeah,
scared.
and then they throw the flash bombs into their own area, and I'm not sure, it might actually paralyze the other viruses. BN6 does have some pretty cool,
It
funny
looks like
interactions like that.
some of the viruses, like you can bully them so hard, and it almost looks like Mega Man is the bad guy.
Yeah, it makes me
like-
feel really bad. It's
Like in
Yeah, 'cause-
when you steal all the grass from a shrubby, and then it gets scared, and it doesn't know where
It's
to go.
not I think it's the mushy viruses
Okay,
that
mushy.
need grass. With shrubby, actually, what it needs is on either an object or another virus to hide behind.
Yeah, playing through 6 again on the Legacy Collection, I forgot just how expressive the viruses are in 6. Like, Bombcorn has a hilarious amount of sprite frames.
That's true, and that's why we love Bombcorn.
Yeah, and then it's the same thing with the candle viruses. They're also weak to wind, just like the big hat viruses. You
Yeah.
could blow them out, and then they just sit there all melted and sad. And I think if they get hit by a fire attack after, it like reignites them, which is cool.
Revived. Got my second win.
Oh, I didn't know they could get reignited. That's actually so cool.
Okay, but guys, we gotta talk about the folders. Look,
All right,
for
yeah.
average has 4 panel grabs and 4 area grabs. They got so much area control.
Well, because they got they got Gridman doing the gritty here,
Wow.
and then also
Nonstopmop has 2 grab vanishes, so area is going to be heavily contested in this match.
yeah, I mean both of them have charge shots that depend on your area, right? Because A4 average has got that circle gun charge shot, which if you're at like normally you can just camp in the middle and it doesn't hit, but as soon as you have a +1 area, it actually like becomes like undodgeable.
Yeah, circle gun is funny in that way because like if they can just stand in the middle, then it's like the saddest charge shot ever. But like the moment you're able to pressure the middle with something that matters and they're forced to like walk away, it's such an important charge shot and it can do so much for you.
I mean,
the
yeah,
damage
especially in
damage on
BN6.
it is good, and it removes traps.
Yeah.
What's interesting about Circle Gun is it's even with rollback, it's generally so hard to hit. Like Burn Square, which is even worse. Like you have to be really good at it. Like Eurasia, who just absolutely gunned Aqua down in their first match, and that was on VPA Link. He just absolutely annihilated them with a Circle Gun CS because he hits every single one frame one.
None of us know how Eurasia is able to do it, but he will land. These are like incredible timing events. He'll land like Searchman SP under like half a second of input lag.
Yeah, and he'll
like on an Android emulator.
And he'll do the perfect panel on Dark Circle too, with that speed.
Amazing.
He was missing regular
Dark
search
Circle
bands.
is actually insane. Yeah, because it's 7 hits. So if at +1 area, you can double hit with it for like 600 damage. But yeah, you have to be perfect on the timing.
Like he was missing regular search fan because he wasn't used to that. But yeah, you can hit search fan SP with like half a second of lag. Okay, so something that's bothering me about Nonstopmop's setup is he has Nightman into Tenguman into Nightman. I feel like Tenguman and Nightman is a weird combination because of the minus attack on Tenguman, but it looks like he's not even using attack plus with Nightman at all. So that's
he has 2 attack pluses.
Attack +2.
So he has attack. Well, the thing is, right, that like the Tenguman Wind Rack charge isn't actually affected by your attack stat. It's only affected by the charge stat.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it would have been better to use Gridman instead of Nightman, since he's not really making use of the double buster.
But then you wouldn't get to see the Nightman.
Still ends up with attack 4. But you're right, it would have been better to use these cards in the other order to do the Nightman first and then Tenguman.
Maybe
that's
Mop really wants the Buster Blink bug.
Nightman, that's actually one of the downsides with Nightman. He gives you like basically the Buster Bug level 1, right? So it's actually pretty rare to get a charge procs with it.
That does sound sad, but that makes you able to style on your opponent when you just get really lucky for. Wait, am I clipping out?
Yeah, you're clipping out.
Did you hear that? Sorry. I said that is the weakest one, but that makes it even better of an ability when you land your stupid 10 times buster for no reason anyways and just get really lucky.
Oh yeah, and it happens to delete their chip because it's also Larkman and you roll the 6% chance. Definitely hasn't happened to me before.
If I had, like that would be crazy. Yeah, that like they did not earn that. If a Larkman deletes your chip with a Buster Bug proc, because yeah, that's not affected by the glitch.
Okay, so Shatter a Coin in Twitch chat, +2 area of Dark Circle. You can hit 3 times if they're in the center. You can actually hit 4 times for 1200 damage. It's a very silly dark chip. But also Shattercoin says, I thought Buster Blank Bug was different from standard Buster Bug. Yes and no. Each mod card that gives that effect has a different level of it. So some of them actually have better chances, as in a less blank chance, higher charge shot chance than the Navi custom version of the bug. But Nightman gives kind of like the worst one.
Actually, that's the thing though. None of the patch cards in 6 give one that's as good as level 3 Buster Bug in the Navi cust.
Yeah, but I think, was it Scarecrow? It gives a bug that's like similar to level 2, but you have less blanks.
Yeah, but I mean, the main thing about Scarecrow is it gives you the chip heal 30 and also that Dull Thunder CS.
Yeah, like it's a good
Why
card
did it
to
need
know.
all of that?
I don't know why they made Totem and Scarecrow so good. I'm not sure what they were cooking.
Well, that's actually what I'm curious about, because if you can see the Nightman and Tengu Man cards, one, the background is red, one is blue. I think one of them was like set 2, so I assume it came out later. I'm curious if like the better cards came out in set 2 instead. But I think Planet Man was set 1, so that kind of throws that part out of the window. Okay, anything else we want to say?
I just want to say that I really love the Nonstopmop is running anti-damage in CP. It's one of my favorite abilities. I love anti-damage. You get to stand there and do nothing and scare your opponent.
Oh, actually, yeah, this is, I saw Ame, another Japanese player, play something like this, I think, with a Warp Step, anti-damage, left B, and also Tengurak, because it's really good for nullifying opponent offenses. So yeah, I think we might be able to see that in this match.
Yeah, I'm kind of actually surprised that no one ran Shadow Man here, because he also gives you anti-magic. I forget what else he does, actually. Let me check. I don't think it's that good, but at least not for the MV, but the MV doesn't matter here.
Doesn't he give you the sword? Like
yeah, that's pretty bad. Charge shot, long sword is not good, but he also gives you flow juice and yeah, the anti-magic.
If he gave you that movement speed upgrade from Shadow Soul, that would actually be really cool.
Oh my goodness. The one
Or
where you move
if he
faster.
gave you the chip charge on it, the backstab charge is so cool.
That would be so much fun. That would be such a ridiculous chip like ability, like with the programming requirement of doing that, just to add it as like one ability.
Oh,
Yeah.
it has
you
a
had to
lot
get
of
as, like,
glitches and 5 you can do
Yeah.
with it
Oh,
actually.
really?
You have to
I
like
wasn't
randomly
familiar
get
with
it as
Okay, let's get into the match, but Symes, you should post about the glitches in general. I'm curious. Like after...
Well, so there's one where if you TFC, like you can have chaos.
Oh, you mean with the charge? I thought you meant with the movement speed.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, with the backstab charge.
Okay, let's get into the match if we're ready, though. Let's do that. Teleporting in. Okay, we are in.
we're so here. And what I really love about that setups round is how much time we spent talking about the setups.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I don't even
Bugface
remember
turned
what
on.
what were we talking about before that.
I don't know. I'm not here to remember things.
Me neither. Yo, welcome to the chat, Ultra Kabuto. Can we beat Airman? I don't know, man. Airman, that's a pretty tough robot master to beat.
I can't beat Airman.
I actually...
Hey, nobody mentioned the shuffle. They have shuffle in their folder.
No,
Yeah,
they
no,
have it from
Searchman-
Searchman. Yeah.
Yeah, Searchman's actually really good. Like, even in like regular masterclass, Searchman is one of the few Navis. Like, he actually gives you like quite a bit of value for 37 MB. Like, I would consider him like viable almost, maybe. Like,
I think
like
he should.
Shuffle and the CS Circ gun, like he's actually really strong.
Considering like the value of certain mod cards as they relate to the size of their Navi custom, getting shuffle.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah,
HP
but-
5% too.
Yeah, which isn't a lot, but like it's like something.
Yeah, it's
no,
crazy
yeah,
that they don't do like HP minus because of the shuffle.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird. Like Searchman, they like made him like a big thing in like the anime and stuff and all the promotional material. So I don't think it's a coincidence. Like his chip is insane. His soul is really good. And yeah, even in 6, his patch guard is good. Like literally all of his stuff is like really good. And I wonder if they did that on purpose because he was like they used him so much for marketing and stuff.
Well,
They
that
wanted
definitely
us to love Searchman.
plays into it, but he's also supposed to be like an elite super soldier, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that too. But it's kind
That would
of
have been
weird.
such
though.
a nice judgment there. Getting rid of the trap there. Oh no, getting rid of the volcano panels? Why would you do this? That's so sad. Mop, how could you?
It's
Hey, look at this little panel grab. Pretty good for Slash Cross here.
yeah, I do think it's interesting that Nonstopmop has this ragged fast gauge. Like you'd think with a Tengu Man, you'd want a slow gauge, because then you could like do like over 1,000 damage with on a turn with a Tengu lock or wind
That's
rack
true.
lock. But
That's what I'm saying. This is like a build archetype where he's just trying to nullify as much damage as possible and win a damage judge. Like, look
oh
at
wow,
Nice.
that. The
Okay,
timing on
that's true.
charge tackle anti-damage left B is actually very, very tough. I remember people thinking that
oh
you couldn't actually
oh
anti-damage
no, oh.
Wait, people thought that you straight up couldn't anti-damage it?
it. Yeah, on VBA Link, because certain someone was failing to do it.
I wonder who that certain someone was that would declare something like that.
Lots of area control here.
I like how the chip graphic for chip shuffle, it says shuffle with an exclamation mark. I didn't notice that. There's some
It's just
punctuation
so
there.
exciting to shuffle.
So true.
Oh, the back row win, but this is a full grab banish here.
Go
Wanderex
for
in
some
Twitch
reason.
chat saying, half hoping there's an Airman patch part now. Yes, there actually is, and it's pretty funny.
And now they're gonna delete their own win box.
Yeah, but how many rocks are we getting here? 1, 2, 3,
Four.
4. Okay, 4 rocks. That's pretty good.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh,
Ouch.
With that, the damage judge is still closing in. In fact, that was similar damage to the Gregor.
Funny, they got anger from the Gregor because it does 300 damage with the first attack. It's like a
If only they were in baseman, so they could have just kept trading angers.
Do we need to patch Gregor to only do 299 damage? Clearly.
So true. Yeah, get our save where we haven't fully at 100% like S rank the Gregor SP fight, so the damage boost isn't like maximum. That's how that works, and I think we should do
Oh,
Wobblebees. Let's see what Mop gets out of this paralysis though. Ooh.
okay.
Insane
Race Man
punish.
induce. You know, okay. Why do they have a wind rack in their folder when they have charge shot wind rack?
It's
You-
still
you
good
got
for
it.
tempo.
That when your charge shot is a wind rack, then that makes your wind rack chip so much more powerful because it has the element prize.
I guess it's
Can you
also
move forward?
like in case they need to cross, but even then they're fall stars, so they still have Tengu. Oh, that's funny. This hand with 3 panel grabs, but
Amazing. Hey, but now they can do back throw Otenko with a next round Kernel Force. I'm sitting at a pretty comfortable HP here.
I mean, doing Tenko Force when your opponent's only at 184 HP seems like
Something
A
that
bit
you
of
absolutely
overkill.
gotta do. Important to winning the match.
It's about sending a message.
I love seeing these anti-damages come out. So often when you're bustering, you think you're safe.
Ooh. Huh, I'm surprised. Well,
Can you even
this
spawn
actually
a Penko? No, you can't. Sunflowers
No.
need roots.
But he's floating!
Oh, getting whacked. Getting whacked so hard.
oh, and suddenly this is gotten into the double beast too. This is actually very close now.
2 Mega Mans fighting you, beating you up is not a Navi, by the way. Mega Man, not a Navi. Can't Andy Navi it.
I really
Sorry to-
wonder if that was intentional or not, because like you could say the beasts are like rogue, so they're not like a proper Navi.
So true. Sorry to everyone who thought that Mega Man was a Navi. You were wrong. He was never a Navi.
I mean, what like? I guess in OSS there's the SF Rockman chip. That's like
Oh.
2 hits. That to get 2 hits like immediately was like genuine. Wow, blocking his own anti-damage from. So Mop moved to a new panel, and then tried to panel grab that panel that he was on, and blocked himself from grabbing the panel with his own body. Which
That's
kind
actually-
of interesting. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, and that was a big comeback by Non-Tan too, because I think A4 average had a pretty big
Yeah, it's
lead.
1,200 HP.
But we
Non-stop.
saw there like the bubble wrap.
Nonstop moved into that one soldier, and then he got his buster shot off before it even clipped him. That was so
that was
cool.
crazy. Oh right, because I think both of these players right now are in Asia, so they're actually pretty close. So this match actually probably had a pretty smooth connection, which is good.
Oh, so that's what A4 Average was saying. Are they in Vietnam or something right now? Because usually they're
Yeah, I
in the
think
UK.
they moved back to Vietnam, so they're there, I guess, with Desmond and Sharona.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's really impressive that they're also in this tournament. In that case, both A4 Average and Nonstopmop. I'm not sure how many matches they managed to get.
Yeah, no, I think A4 Average said, though, unfortunately, that this stream, was starting at like midnight for them. Oh, and also, Galva, welcome to the chat. Yeah, we already saw your number man art earlier.
Hello, Galva. Yes, your card showed up in round 1 and round 3, so thank you very much for preparing that art for us.
Ooh, and yeah, going Electros here with to deal with the bubble wrap. That makes sense. Ooh, the double beast gonna get locked
Hey,
though.
Pretty good value. And then immediately coming out again with the anti-Navi.
We'll be
Ooh,
editing.
unfortunately, shoots off the bubble wrap while they're still in Viz.
Unfortunate. Although
be-
that would have just been normal damage because Mop is standing on holy panels.
I have to talk on
that's-
stream because for some reason it's not letting me type in Twitch chat. I'm banned from my own stream chat apparently. So we
that's what
will
you
be
get.
uploading the streams for both this week and last week on our YouTube by the end of the month. Well, I guess by the next 2 weeks, since the end of the month is in 4 days. So yeah, we will be seeing the Naruman art. You can see it then, and we'll be having credits for all the artists that joined in. So thank you very much for that.
I guess
Something that we haven't mentioned is these holes up front are really making it difficult for A4 Average to capitalize on his 4 area grabs. At least
Well,
he
that's
has
why he's
some
going
panel
to
grabs
Beast
here.
now to try to chip charge
but-
him instead. But like he can still use the search, like in this configuration, he can still use the Searchman CS, the circle gun, unless Nonstopmop
Oh, yeah,
camps on
sure.
that perma hole.
Although Average has been really using crosses lately, so it's been really.
Well, that's the thing, like, because that circle gun is genuinely really hard to hit, like, I feel like a lot of people see the CS from the Searchman card as a detriment to their own build, But then again, against Eurasia, I was like hanging on for dear life every single time I actually had that panel.
Also, these holy panel configurations really make it hard to land. Infernal Force. It's always like pretty risky.
Gundam Force is so strong because the Gundam Soul actually ignores holy panels, so you're still eating up to 480 extra damage from the Gundam Soul when you're paralyzed.
True. Ooh, gonna eat those erase tails. Pretty
Yeah,
good,
that is a thing in patch card formats, right? It's even if you have a custom CS, attack 5 Gregor. Oh wait, they have the defense,
no.
but is this?
Here,
Oh
Win, take my spot.
goodness!
Yeah, basically just had to throw away that erase man in order to start charging. Pretty good luck getting your area grabs on this turn when you still have erase man, erase beast to actually spend them on something valuable. But pretty good RNG from Mop. When the Gregor hit, it broke all but one of those holy panels. So he got lucky and he has his friend still here making his holy panel, or making his aura barrier way more powerful. Got to block 2 hits of a race tail. That actually... Yeah, he would have been in like 60 HP if he hadn't had that holy panel blocking. Or no, it would have been like 100 something. I can't do math. This get-on has been giving Mop a lot of quality. Value. Your 2 get-ons too. Although now Mop is on the back foot again. Let's see if he can turn it around. Oh, ouch. Yeah, there it goes. Pretty good TFC chain there. Ooh, turn 1 Gregor. It's sad that you can't... I don't think you can boost Gregor with your Tenko. But it would be funny.
You can boost Gregor. The rocks for some reason get boosted, but Bowser doesn't.
Right. Yeah, the bird not allowed to boost for feathers. That would be way too strong. But anyways, let's boost the rocks. Let's give all the boost to the rocks. 2 times, boost the rocks too. Laying out all your defense.
Saigon is pointing out Gregor turn 1 from that chip shuffle, but they said Gremgar, which sounds like Gremgar, like a grandma version of Gregor. That sure is a 2 times Gregor. Oh!
That's so sad. Oh my goodness. They could have been using their CS and just hoping for a TFC from Mop. Yeah, look at that. Mop might have been tempted to TFC a circle gun with Life Aura. Oh, okay, but there's an Abyss. Okay, so in that situation, it just wouldn't have worked out for...
You know, that beat was from the
here.
Tengu Man card too, and then we've seen so much of the Win CS, so that was another way to... Oh, we lost the OK in custom. Rest in peace.
Not okay anymore. The windy guy giving the bird, granting his bird friend. I don't mean giving the bird like flipping out. Tengu Man
It's actually it's actually weird. Yeah, Tengu Man and Lark Man are very similar because they both give air shoes and beat, and that's what I really hate about Lark Man is that he already breaks your chips. So the fact that he has beat on top of that is
that's true. Yeah, We might as well just give him rush as well. Like, just go ahead.
And Tango.
You're already deleting all my chips. Just take another one too. Take my invis. Get on. But he's not up front, so this should be less value from the get on ball. Invisible too. All the defenses up here. Not sure if Mop can do anything in this situation.
Well, it's actually very interesting that A4 average, they are, even in this format, like if you look at their folder, it's almost like a standard BN6 Gregar utility folder.
True,
So
yeah,
they don't actually have any uninstall, which you would usually see in a patch cards format.
Sort of the standout thing being 2 gigas that you don't see a lot, but yeah, other than that. Alright. Important for Mop to return area here. Boost Circle Gun 0 damage. Because next turn, wherever. Nice. Also, something funny about Double Beast versus a 200 HP is that if the barrier is at and opponent, then the next attack after the barrier clears is the 5 damage shot, which makes those hits through anti-damage. So Double Beast can actually deal through anti if you have a 200 HP barrier. I'm cutting in and out. Oh no. Why? It's right here. It's so close.
Adding
I'm
Miro into
basically-
the chat. Do people
I'm
experience
kissing
a
the
lot of
microphone.
lag if they're playing against someone from really far away? Yes and no, because the lag is through rollback, so it doesn't feel as bad as say with the Legacy Collection. Sorry for interrupting you, Mars. Go on.
No, that's fine. I was basically done talking. I was just thinking about how my microphone is not working.
Yeah, you just got on.
Oh, wait, you see this Sanctuary was kind of a misplay by Nonstopmop here because they could have just, well, they got their area back anyways.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
a lot of value here.
Yeah, they could have just camped on those holes to avoid the Circ Gun entirely instead of the Holy Panels, but I guess it ended up not really mattering.
But other
So
than
how
the
that
circle gun CS, A4 Average doesn't have a lot of ways to force Mop to move away from the back panels, so he might still get some pretty good value out of Holy Panels here.
Yes, adding Miro in Twitch chat. This is rollback. We are using a custom community-created client called Tango to play our matches. So if you join our Discord, you can see how to set that up real quick. Or check out our YouTube channel for a video tutorial.
Yeah, I guess if we didn't get Tango, yeah, we probably just would have switched to the Legacy Collection, because at this point, as scuffed as it is at least better than VBA Link, but...
Well, there's additional hurdles like making sure everyone actually has a proper save file, which is another nice thing that Tango does. You have 100% complete legal save files right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with the Legacy Collection, thankfully, it is pretty easy to dupe chips. Also, wow, all these anti-damage procs from Nonstopmop here.
Oh,
That was
no, I looked away.
like 5
I
in a
missed one.
row.
You love to see it. Anyways, I changed my echo cancellation settings. Now I am no longer crisp. Oh,
Are you like soggy?
I'm standard now.
Okay, at
I've
least
gone
you're
from
not
crisp
soggy.
to standard. Selecting, oh my gosh, if I selected soggy, you would have heard so much sogging around. You would have heard you'd hear my computer fan sloshing and slopping, all soggily.
Also, that's true. Sagan reminding us that there are some differences in the Legacy Collection that we are would probably not be happy with playing.
Yeah,
Like
I
Light
think,
too.
well, the one I've mentioned that really kills me is that Bubble Star. If you're client, it goes the wrong way. It goes down before going up. It's so cursed.
Yeah, that's really good.
getting rid of those holy panels. Pretty good value, even though he missed.
Elect Pulse 2, it has a ton of end lag on the Legacy collection, so it becomes useless for comboing.
It's extremely minus on hit. Ooh, blocking.
It's like it would pretty much only be useful as a part of Destroy Pulse, but like J-Code without Elect Pulse 2 would like suck.
Yeah, like basically only Destroy Pulse is good without it anymore. Like Elect Pulse 1 has the chance of not being minus on hit if the opponent doesn't mash. But basically all of the Elect Pulse series is minus on hit in the Legacy collection, which is really sad. You just get punished for landing it.
What if Otenko got powered up on grass?
Otenko Force.
Oh, there it is.
Right.
That's it. An A4 average takes it.
I feel like Otenko was powered up on grass because I don't have a reason there.
Okay, let's go into setups for the next match. But I do have good news, which is that I got the timer on, so actually you can take 30 minutes on this setup screen.
Okay, I don't know about taking that long on the setups.
All right, 45 minutes. Let's go.
Well, I mean, especially since it's A4 average again, whose setup we just went over in the last round. But who's this guy on the left?
Yeah, who is this guy? And what is this giant program that I see before me?
It's open number.
Open the number? Is that charge? Yeah, okay. Charge max here, and it's bugged. They get some a level 1 Buster bug. Amazing. Poem to get poetic here. And HP plus 40. You gotta get your HP. You gotta get your emo bug. Ooh, an emo poet. That sounds like the worst.
Yeah, as En Passant says in chat, like only like what is this program? Like, yeah, it takes up almost your entire Navi cost. Like,
and what do you get from it?
You do get a cost 10.
All right, that's not bad.
So yes, the reason for that is if we look at the Dive Man card here, or also he has a bunch of names we call him in Team BN, like a Nautical
Mr.
Man,
Moist.
or a Soaking Man, Ocean Man. But yeah, he has this horrible cost -2 effect.
Oh, that's amazing. Does that? So what? How does that interact with number?
So number open is very weird, and so it's basically just like an effect. So it is unaffected by it. You still get the full cost 10. So it's either you use number open with a Dive Man, or you like have to invest like a ton into your cost anyways. Like you need to have like cost 8 worth of cost to then still only end up at cost 6, which feels horrible.
Yeah, I had a conversation with Symes because I thought that it keeps you at cost 5, but no, you actually do go down to cost 3 as the starting hand, which is absolutely mortifying.
You know what else is funny about number open is that if you do anything that puts like one of those like shuffle or dust shoot buttons in your cust, then instead of having like cust 8, you just lose all of your cust plus and you go down to cust 5. So
or in my case, I'd go all down to cost 3.
Yeah, cust 3. But fortunately, Symes is not playing Thousar, so he does not have access to Dust Frost. So he won't ever be tempted to delete his entire custom.
I think I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think there was one time this cycle where I went Charge Cross. And yeah, I don't remember. I don't think it went very well. I'd have to check again, actually. I don't really remember. I don't remember how charge cross works with number open actually.
So what is Symes running? I see static on here. And that makes sense because this is bugged, so a lot of bugs going on. Although, what about bug fix? Do you have bug fix? You do.
Yeah,
There
so
it
the
is.
number open does give me a cust bug, but it's only cust bug level 1, and with custom 10, that takes a really long time to kick in. No Honor Knight. I'm wondering how charge cross works with number open though.
Yeah,
Like, would
so
that also-
that's what he's saying. So like if you have cusp bug of number open, you're gonna go from 10 to 9, so on. The charge cross I think can still get you back to plus 10.
No, but what I'm wondering is like, would charge cross have the same thing with number open as like dust cross does?
No, like that's what we're both saying. I don't think it does. Like it just
but-
there's no negative interaction.
No, the thing is, like, it's gonna take so long for my cust to tick down. Like, I've never had any reason to go charge cross for that this whole cycle. Like cust bug with number open is a non-issue. Like, you have cust 10, you're gonna draw a bug fix. It takes like so many turns for cust bug to really become an issue. And yeah, the one problem is I do have Aqua Body, but I figured in this format, like, there's no Scarecrow, and so if you look at my folder, I got 2 Wood Dragons, because I mean Electcross, not in this matchup since Nonstopmop is Falzer, but I knew Electcross could be scary, so I just went with that wood coverage.
I mean, what about that Electman SP or the sensor slide? Truly terrifying common threats.
You know, that would have been kind of funny if someone had ran a Dustman and gone for sensor slide. Because yes, if I got hit by that with Aqua Body, it would have been, yeah, it would have been like I got Thanos snapped. But I guess thankfully for me, no one went for Dustman sensor slide this cycle.
What I think is funny is you can see on the card graphic as well. The design of the cards thinks the elemental bodies are a positive effect, not negative.
Well, so it's funny because Elec is such a bad weakness to have that in like regular masters, mostly because of Scarecrow and also maybe BDT, we'd consider Aqua Body to probably be like the worst one. But Aqua Body at least makes it so you don't slip on ice, which is nice. Whereas like some of the other bodies, like Fire Body and Elect Body, have no benefit whatsoever. Like Fire Body should at least make it so you like are immune to volcano panels or something, like how it makes it so you can walk on lava panels. But
I don't know what you're talking about. Having black bombs instantly detonate on top of you is a great perk to having Fire Body. You save on gas.
So true. But yeah, no, the elemental bodies are definitely a nerf because the minor perks they have is not worth having a permanent ×2 weakness.
Wait, yeah, I have the same idea as Honor Knight. They're right. Honor Knight is an absolute wizard of net battling that has used Heat Cross and Charge Cross to step sword into his own Black Bomb in order to activate his bodyguard. Now he can do this in mod cards without even using a cross by using Fire Body. That is
So
incredible.
true.
Thank
I
you
will
so
say,
much, Honor
I
Knight.
did, it was in one of those few masterclass cycles we did. I had a funny Black Bomb build where I used it with humor and the CS old stove, and I just go for 1,000. Oh yeah, there's also the one that gives you the CS Black Bomb Volcano or whatever. That would
The
be
CS
hilarious.
Black Bomb is actually not bad because I think
Well-
it does 200 to Wood Body if it makes direct contact.
Yeah, but like the thing is, because they're like, because of Totem and Scarecrow, and also because they're generally the less bad weaknesses to have. Like most builds are just either fire or elect body. Like wood body is pretty rare, almost as rare as aqua body.
Okay, so Mars is supposedly back. We are ready to go into the match if you two both are.
Mars, do you have any final thoughts on this number open nautical man setup?
I got 10 thoughts about it. And
Okay, well, as it turns out,
we get into the match.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we do have lots of time, actually. We could spend another 10 minutes on these setups here.
But if we get into Dust Cross, then it'll only be 3 minutes.
True, yes.
Look at this, both of our statics and an uninstall turn 1. What is Symes cooking here?
I mean, I have Cuss 10. I'm gonna get some pretty good hands.
You say that, but that was in the first 7 chips.
I hate how Aqua Body looks. Mega Man just looks kind of sick. He's just like kind of off color.
If Mega Man was like drawn from memory using a box of like only 4 crayons.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks so like low definition. It's so weird.
Please help me, my Mega Man. He's sick. He needs your help. Please, I need a Django to return his normal body.
Lo-fi sick beats to listen to.
I need a Bass Cross. Lo-fi Mega Man. He talks and he's like, "Let's go, Ron."
Wow.
While waiting for the CS to come out.
Man, that goes non-stops the left B. That's really sad for him.
Well,
Wow.
that would actually be one of the pretty annoying counter to my CS wide shot.
Symes
Actually,
is just trapped between these rocks. He's got his rock buddies, just for his bodyguards on both sides, just for like escorting him out of the room. He's like, "You're coming with us."
Man, if Octobody Mega Man is sick, then the white shot is like a big sneeze. That's nasty.
You.
Symes, how could you?
is it like a sneeze, or is it like he's like throwing it up every time?
That's
Sneezing
even
at the
worse. Thanks, I
competition.
hate it. Actually, yeah, this would be the perfect way for Symes to randomly get deleted by Electman SP. That's actually so funny.
That would be so dangerous.
Well,
Police.
you can actually do an Electman SP object build, not here, but in it's really bad, but you can use a Cold Bear with the CS Ice Cube to go for object strats like Electman and Dustman.
Wouldn't the CS Black Bomb also work with it? You can only have one on the field, right?
Theoretically, yes. There's also the funny one, Darkman, which gives you the CS V-Doll.
Doesn't that cost like 1 trillion megabytes though? I think someone was running it last week though.
I think it also gives you a warp step, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it warp steps so you can teleport into your own V-Doll. I remember that.
Yeah, there's some other ones that give you warp step. Like I think Beastman gives a DS step sword, which is cool, but then that also gives you warp step.
Why? That's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't even. There are some patch cards that fix warp step. Like I remember Bomb Boy does, but I'm not sure if there's any Navis that do. Also, that machine gun dodge, I'm pretty sure that's like a Nonstopmop's only uninstall source, except I guess their wind rack.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the machine gun come out, I went back to the folder to look for uninstall.
Yeah, that's the thing about uninstall. Like if it misses, you're not even necessarily sure unless it's in this case where it's the only delivery.
True.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about the G code. And
Wow, look at that damage.
Like the static, but also the dragons to use it on.
Angry
but-
Element SP.
What I mean is I wish you could tell because it's just like such a heavy swing and there's only one copy of uninstall you can have.
You just see some text pop up on the screen that says that whiffed attack was uninstalled, by the way. It just shows up like turn start.
Lan, your operating system is still safe. Nice job.
Ooh.
No, the rocks! No!
The rocks are all gone. Your rock friends. Neovari? Ooh, Judge Man. You just ate it. Wow, Nonstopmop actually landing Neo through the turn changing. That's impressive. That doesn't happen every time.
I think he already had got the command out at the end of the... Because isn't that the thing? The Neovari chip tax doesn't come out till they already either used or whiffed the command.
That's
no,
not true
it shows
at all.
up at the start.
It shows up immediately.
Oh.
And,
So that's
like
why you can interrupt them from doing the command.
The moment that they like input the final hit and it goes off, it plays the sound.
So
the fact that it hadn't played the sound meant that
Nonstopmop here is down to just 80 HP.
And you have Gregor X. All this damage. What will
And
Mop
I
do?
still have both of my recovs.
But Mop has an invisible. There we go.
Had to throw away the Blast Man SP though.
Symes, what is your chip codes? It's just spelling out like Gregor roars over and over. Like, oh, like earlier it was like glor.
I mean, that's what happens when you have number open, I guess.
Ooh, not bad getting to immediately delete the life aura. Not that
Well, he has CS Wind Rack, so I'm not going to
Thing
get
is-
much value out
yeah.
of Life Aura anyways.
Ooh, but-
So blocking
Wow.
the Proto Man with it in this matchup was great value, but this is a pretty rough now.
Mob
Oh,
pulling
missing that
both
input.
of oh,
That's
no.
love.
Mob pulling both of his indices, which he really needed, so that's good. Giving him a chance now.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of rough for me because I have the starting slow gauge from Gridman, but I don't have another slow gauge in my folder. So once Nonstopmop uses the fast gauge, I basically just got to deal with it.
Yeah, really good value out of these get-ons here. But now you can...
And so
you can't
I'm
even
not
jump
sure
back.
why.
No, it's the ice panel. He got deleted by the ice. No, Mom, no.
That's two ice panel deletions on this stream.
So what I'm not sure why it didn't happen and what I was expecting is I was expecting the beast to jump to that back middle panel. with
That's exactly
the
what I was
middle
expecting.
And so I'm really not sure why it didn't, because that panel definitely was repaired.
I think it
Doesn't-
tries to go for the furthest configuration possible, right? So maybe it did something weird there.
No, Gundel X should have beast stuff. Yeah, I'm actually really not sure why it didn't jump there.
Ooh, getting to delete these holy panels, pretty good value out of Magnum. And someone mentioned earlier why Burn Square isn't as good when it's when Magnum is basically the same thing. Well, it's because Magnum pierces traps and also breaks panels, which is really good value.
That was really unfortunate that Nonstop
No.
used that anti-damage, because even with his left B, it would overwrite. He should have tried to camp it if he could.
And that was also not a unfortunate get on TFC for Nonstopmop, because it made them take the full damage from that double beast. But that's kind of
Yeah.
funny that we both double beasted each other on the first turn.
That is sad. Yeah, they were standing on a holy panel, so that could have been like a pretty good mitigation for Mop. But Get On doesn't care who it screws over. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm Get On, I'm here, someone's dying.
The other thing worth noting is I threw Element Man to beat, and Nonstopmop has Sanctuary in their folder. But between all the dragons, magnums, and
Oh yeah, we
Symes,
get all that.
Rhaegar, and also Element Man SP, I still do have a lot of outs to Sanctuary, but we'll see if that comes into play.
Opted to go with the previous hand. I forgot what he had. Ah, recover. Yeah, that's him. Okay. Dude, that was so many 2 times procs on this turn.
Yeah, but sadly, all I had to. It is kind of rough for me that
The game really wants you to get a 2 double damage anti-damage. It's so important.
I mean, it is kind of funny because if you get the ×2 anti-damage on a Tengu, to land on Tengu, that's 400,
Yeah.
which is actually a significant amount.
Whoa, Zero Guy is here? Mop with exactly 1000 HP. Ooh, another Angry Heat Dragon. Okay. Oh, getting to see it ahead of time. Can you move out of the way? Ah, still
Just
losing.
clipped it with 1 hit.
That just shows how good the frame data is on static with that range.
Yeah, pretty good move. The frame data is kind of sad when it's exactly the same for Tornado and it only hits 1 panel. But
Yeah.
on static, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why, I guess not as much in double Navis, but in regular patch cards, there's static's a big reason why like 90% of the meta folders are G-code. It's just so good in this format.
Yeah, gotta love static. And just the value of like all of the bugs you get from mod cards.
It's funny how static is still this good in 6 when it's actually got a huge nerf from how it was in 4 and 5 when it was an evil chip.
Blast man. Symes gonna be able to clear out these sanctuary panels as long as he gets his timing right. Ooh. Alright. Still neutral. No damage, but let's see if we can do that. Yeah, nice. Symes has been playing Element Man SP for so long that he's used to getting this timing right in rollback.
Yeah, I mean, since this was a pretty long distance match, I mean, like, yeah, like North America to Japan, I did have a pretty high input delay, so I was happy landing the Element Man.
That's a bit unfortunate whipping this race man. And it's fast gauge, so there's so little time to take off the trap. Ooh, and the yeah, bubble wrap coming back. Last second. Yeah, hard to deal with that. Mop is really in his element, being able to rush through the turns with defense. Double damage, nice. Let's see if Symes is able to static away this this bubble wrap here. Maybe even uninstall. Opt in for wind rack though. Going for low chip turns since it's gonna be such a fast turn anyways. That's pretty smart. You don't want to run out of chips too quick. Uninstalled. Oh, and ending the turn before you can use Invis. That feels so bad to have that happen to you. Just sitting on that uninstall there. It's not time yet.
Man, the CS wide shot's so funny.
All right, there it is. Saving the static uninstall for what matters. We got our life ore is up. Oh, no, we
Yeah,
bug fixed.
I forgot I used bug fix.
So sad.
And so yeah, after
Symes
you
just
use-
standing there, allowing Mop to attack him. Symes is so stunned by what just took place that he's just like.
It's not even
giving him
that.
everything.
It's that like I have nothing. Like the game's like the round's already over at this point. So I'm just
you
like,
just got meteor knuckle. Now you're stuck in place. Oh, but
Well,
if
it's 'cause-
Mop stands forward, he can get hit on that grass panel. Mop is just over there bustering away. Like, if you're gonna give me this damage, I'll take it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it was like 2,000 damage versus 900. So yeah, but so I was not happy about getting this cracked panel field.
Ooh, look at this.
Because of course, Nonstopmop, you know, they got one of the 2 air shoes cards in this format, Tengu Man. Whereas I'm like, I was like, what am I gonna do on these crack
Bird up.
panels?
Yeah, if you wanna get ahead in this scenario, you need to have a pretty cracked strategy.
Like, you know, if I had like a turn 1 uninstall to immediately uninstall Nonstopmop's air shoes with especially with those 2 statics in hand, that would have been nice. But even with Cus 10, I can't get turn 1 uninstall.
So sad. Isn't
Although,
it? It's
to be
kind of
fair-
crazy that Cus 10 lets you see a third of your entire folder. Wow, okay,
Yeah.
mobile boost. Mop is just standing there. Can you get that proc? Nice. Good block. Nice, getting hit during the animation so you know it's gonna land. Point blank. Alright. We have both of our statics, but there's no uninstall, so it would be too early to use either of them.
Yeah, I mean, I could use one of them, but they're also
True.
very nice since Nonstopmop has both a life aura and barrier 200.
Oh my goodness. Just getting clipped by that first hit. Yeah, good to hang on to it. So you know, bug fix is showing up kind of early. But it's okay. We can have a dud spot because we have 10 custom slots.
Yeah, it's actually like I don't want to use bug fix until like near the end. A lot of rounds I end up never having to use it at all because I want to
Ooh.
keep my my emotion bug for longer.
Good Gundel Soul here. Unless Mop can cancel it with a Revenge, it's going to be a pretty good source of damage for Symes. Although starting out with... You haven't taken out Beat yet, have you? Yep, so just getting rid of Beat real quick and then going into Gundel Soul.
Yeah, and it is
Gundel
worth
Soul, of course, doesn't care about Life Aura.
No, Gundel Soul EX is such a stupid chip, but it's also worth noting that Nonstopmop has used they have popped fast gauge, so we will now be in fast gauge for the rest of this match.
We're going fast. We got the GOG. We got the
the dog wood egg.
The WEG.
The gweg.
Gwegog.
Oh, and there's that bubble wrap, which is actually pretty annoying for me to deal with.
Nice barrier. So fortunately, we're seeing basically all of our barriers Nora's come up. So Symes gets a chance here to take care of them with this static here.
Well, the
Still no
greedy
uninstall.
play, the greedy play, which I wanted to go for, is using the Element Man SP Elect to deal with the bubble wrap.
That is very greedy, though. Last man. Ooh.
Man, that is actually so obnoxious. Because I'm uninstalled. So yeah, just
It's so rude. Yeah, getting an instant full cust, and then you can't even use your one chip at the end of the turn.
Yeah, because I'm stuck in a flinch animation. Yeah.
Fortunately, it's not the worst thing to enter with one chip on a fast gauge turn. There's not too much that could happen in a couple seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
In the configuration for double damage. And now Mop has lined himself up to you while you're stuck in your flinch. So he could do whatever he wants next, as long as you don't need to be intangible here. Nice, getting rid of two layers of defense. So even though
and ground man
so sad. Static hasn't dealt any damage this round, but both of the statics have managed to pierce through 2 layers of defense. So that's still pretty good value. And now we still have our dragons to target with this uninstall.
Yeah, that's the thing about static. It just has
when he's standing
lot
up. Nice. This is a really good play for Symes. He just needs to... Okay. Now it might... Oh, alright. Since he didn't freeze, it had a chance for things to go wrong, but nothing went wrong. That actually went really great for Symes. Meteor Knuckle!
So I got a random ×2 on that anti-damage as well, which is...
That's actually so valuable.
Oh my goodness! No! Mom, no! No!
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate whiff.
Was
like,
that
I was trapped.
Too?
They didn't even have to go for the double life support. They could have gone for the cross slash there, I think.
Well, I think he wanted a double life sword because he won't cross splashing afterwards. And
you definitely want double life sword in that situation.
Yeah, but not if you're gonna mess up the command.
Oh, okay. Mop taking the chance from the invis to pop his own invis so you can't TFC it.
That would have taken you down to like 200.
It's fast gauge, so Mop can last this entire turn. But Mop better not be waiting for you to TFC something. He's this is not a chance for him to be patient.
No, it's not enough.
But what if Gregor only hits once with the rocks?
Actually, in this cycle, I got a one-hit ×2 Gregor. I was so mad.
Amazing.
But I think it's position based, right? Partially.
Yeah, it's not.
There's
it's not
both
like
RNG and position based like chances.
Wait, so can the rocks hit 5 times? I remember something happened.
I think the maximum is 5 times. No, I had a one hit. I had a one raw Gregor earlier, so it's definitely not impossible. But yeah, no, that ×2 Neovari was unfortunate. I mean, I had enough HP that I would have survived, but if I was at lower HP, I probably would have played those last few turns differently instead of just sitting on the Gregor to finish him off. But yeah, that was still a pretty good match. And yeah, GG's. That was the first time I got to play Nonstopmop in a long time. So
yes, Nontan has been very... I just called him Nontan on stream and I just called myself out for it. Nonstopmop
I mean, I called him that on stream earlier, so...
Okay. Nonstop has been very busy working in Japan, and he is still playing from Japan, actually, so the schedule is very rough from him. Please make sure you play your matches with him if he asks, otherwise you are very rude. And we will judge you.
If Nonstopmop got stuck in a tanning booth, he'd be Nonstop Tan.
True. He shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's also why he hasn't. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to. He hasn't been able to commentate any of our streams in so long either.
Yeah, in one more hour, it's I think like 5 a.m. for him. Was it? something
or like
like that.
6 a.m.
I
Yeah,
think
it's pretty.
6, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's with the way the time zones work out, there's like just no way we can do a stream at like a reasonable time for him.
Okay, with that, let's move into our final match, though.
I wonder what it could be.
So this is gonna be Symes versus A4 Average.
All right. So this is 2 setups that we've seen before.
Yeah, there's one thing I
don't
want to
know
mention
why.
actually. So we've seen a few setups with him yet, but I think we haven't really gone over for some reason we haven't really gone over Gridman yet and how good he is in this format.
Yeah, undershirt and super armor, but I think there's also, yeah, HP plus 25 and slow gauge. He just gives you everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, and the slow gauge is, listed as a negative effect,
Yeah,
but
it's hilarious
actually
because these like patch cards were initially like balanced around PvE. So in that situation, slow gauge is supposed to be a negative. But
and fast gauge is of course
Yeah.
like a positive.
of course, fast gauge is a positive if that's what you're going for. But
Well-
in PvP, since your buster is so dang strong, slow gauge is a buff. So some chips just are all good.
Most importantly, the N1GP version of the mod card has the most gorgeous art. In fact, I'm gonna put a bigger version on screen. Just look at him. Look at him dance, doing the gritty.
Yeah, I think the Search Man is actually, we had that art before, right? Like for all the way back when we did the patch cards Blood Moon. But yeah, this
I made this gritty man because this image popped into my head and I needed everyone else to be able to see it too.
honestly the Capcom localizers actually really cooked by calling him Red Man, because the football field is called like the Gridiron.
He's really hidden the gritty man.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
are bringing up the Search Man card that was drawn by our very own Ubu as well for I think
Oh,
3
that's who
years
did it
ago.
back
Yeah.
Yeah, and both of my
Mhm.
cards were, of course, drawn by Mars. And yeah, that the shrimpy Pharaoh Man we saw in the very first match was mine.
He looks
Symes,
so happy.
you're telling me a Symes cooked this shrimp?
This Pharaoh Man patch card, Mars, it will fry your rice for you.
Your Symes and me that a pharaoh shrimped this man?
It shrimp fried that rice.
What are we doing here? Oh yeah.
But yeah, so this is actually a pretty funny matchup. It's actually Number Man versus Chip Shuffle, or Number Open versus Chip Shuffle.
Yeah, that's
You
we get to
that's
see a
kind
lot of
of-
chips.
Why did they not give the Number Man patch card Number Open? Why does it only have Cust +3? That's so bad.
That's true. Oh, so what is it? Dive Man gives number open? Or
No,
what?
you want a paired dive man.
Oh,
with
that-
number
never
open.
mind.
I don't think anything gives number
I
open.
forgot.
I think
You
they
know,
thought it
actually-
was that strong, which is very funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair actually.
I mean, it is very strong, but yes, the Navi Cust piece is a little bit too big.
Well, I
That's
mean, like, if you look at Search Man versus Number Man in the previous games, I would play Search Soul every single time instead, right?
Well, that's because Search Soul, it gives you like the triple shuffle, right? You get to shuffle 3 times every turn, whereas in 6, that's have been pretty heavily nerfed to only 1 shuffle per turn. So I think
That's true, but remember there was also the weird interaction of Number Open and Dust Cross. So, like, I don't know.
I would definitely take Cust 10 over only having 1 shuffle. But no, Search Soul is so much better than
But also, in
Number
order to
Soul.
get Number Open in-game, you have to do the most creepy pasta BBS quest of all time.
Which one is it?
is the one where there's the old lady and you have to go find her like dead Navi.
Yeah, so she's in a
something.
school, and then she says like she can't sleep at night because she gets nightmares where her Navi is saying they're suffering, and it's like really spooky because their Navi was deleted years ago.
Is that I don't remember. Is that still the same in the Japanese version of 6? Because that there's so much stuff they changed around where it is.
It's probably worse.
Yeah, it's the
than
same
DN6.
because it's in Legacy
DN6.
Collection. That's how I got reminded of it. So you have to go to the Undernet area, and you have to find the Navi. It just appears out of nowhere on one square if you check, in the skull shape of the Undernet.
Because the map of Undernet 2, it's shaped like a skull, which is cool.
So the Navi appears out of nowhere. There's not like it's not even like cutscene fade or anything. So it just appears in front of you, and it's just like it's so painful. It hurts, and then it just disappears. And then you go back to the grandma, and she's just like, finally, my soul can rest in peace. And she also just disappears in front of land. And it's like, you got number open. Congratulations.
I blocked that out of my memory, I guess.
I also forgot about it. I also blocked it out for obvious reasons. But I played the Legacy Collection. I got stuck on that because I missed the one cell of the skull. So I was staying up, and I was getting a bit frustrated. And then so I saw that at like 3 a.m. And then as soon as I saw the grandma disappear, it just like I brain blasted because I introduced Nerf to Battle Network more than like 20 years ago by now. I mean, yeah, actually it's like 15 years actually. And then so he was playing through Battle Network 6 for the first time, and he got to that part. He did the cutscene, and he just messaged me being like that quest, and he didn't say anything else. I just instantly knew what he was talking about, and we were both just like, yeah, and then we didn't speak about it anymore.
And then, the moment Salad finishes the quest, her Switch disappears, and she realizes she never bought one.
So true, actually, yes.
That's like some 2-sentence horror story stuff there.
I guess that's why number open is so spooky, where you can suddenly go from number open with CUS 10 to CUS 3 with Type Man. It truly is a jump scare.
I mean, again, if
scary
like,
soda.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're running number open, yeah, like why would you want to go dust anyway? It's like it's fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Entourage is asking in Twitch chat, can we see the match? That's up to the casters here. We got another hour.
I think we should discuss this a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. Because
ever think about how K and X looks really similar?
Yeah, I mean, X is kind of just like 2 Ks, like back to back, right?
True, like mirror friends.
Yeah. Okay, I think we should probably start the match.
Yeah, let's
We may as well.
Okay, so this is gonna be the last one. Whoops. Okay, here we go.
Woohoo, let's go.
And yeah, the funny thing is this match was only played actually yesterday. It wasn't played like during the week. So this match, I guess,
really
almost didn't happen.
Last minute.
Yeah.
This was almost the match that could have been, but now it is the match that is.
I will say that it is kind of funny that Dive Man really is like the most valid use case for number open, right? And it's still like,
and it's not because it makes Numberman stronger, it's just because everything else would have been worse in that situation.
Yeah.
I said Numberman, I meant open. Hey, look at this, you're blue, so you get to walk on this ice without slipping and sliding.
Well, so I was gonna mention this, but yeah, so actually, like BN5 patch cards, like BN4 patch cards are completely different. The 5 patch cards are kind of similar to 6 because they work the same way. They have the same MB system, and CS wide shot's actually very common in 5 because it's on the Lark virus card, the virus that drops the wide shot chip. So it is kind of funny that Capcom like knew it was strong, and so instead of just not having CS wide shot, they're like, oh, let's put it on this idiot Navi and give it CUS -2.
So true.
I mean, imagine if Dive Man let you dive on panels instead. I guess it would be regular panels in this case.
Yeah, that like Toad Soul on C panels, yeah. No, it is kind of funny that the pop-up status is still in 6 just for Dive Man. You know, it's very weird, and I know this because of my speed running. Is actually Heat Cross's charge shot pierces pop-up for some reason.
Really?
That's really
Yes, it
weird.
hits Dive Man when he's underwater.
I guess he's
or
cooking the
underground.
water.
I never would have guessed. Ooh, so much ice on the field, just making this charge shot even scarier.
Ooh, double. Oh no,
This,
but the
yeah, this
anti-damage.
is so much damage for him because he's gonna land this 2 times a race man and then hit his anti-damage there, and then static. Losing. Ooh, blocking the panel grab. And that was really good too because panel grab was so close to just like canceling out this area grab here. So pretty good movement from Symes.
Yeah, no, this was a really good start to the match for me, and now I'm not sure. It might be better to just play this patiently, but just going for
Symes.
the
I think you should play
here.
this patiently. I'm coaching you mid-match.
Oh, but this is kind of, yeah, this is what I was worried about, is a luck cross.
No way to defend against that. Double damage.
No, on
Hit-
ice
hitting
panel.
him
Ow.
with the frozen.
Oh.
Ah. Oh,
Ooh.
wow. Okay, lots of good defense on this turn. Important, good value. Still leaving one little ice panel up. Ooh, ouch, didn't flip.
How much does CS do at 5?
140, so I'm taking 280 damage for each
Ow.
one here. It's pretty painful, but so I wasn't sure about what to do here.
Yeah, with all the different codes clashing with each other, there's
'Cause
no
I do
direct out to
have
this
a-
situation.
A wood dragon.
Wait, we have Gal.
hand.
We have Gal in custom screen.
Gal?
Gal.
Gal, wow.
Lands
Not-
lands dog. Ooh.
Not opting for decrossing, but that's good because he left.
And that was 5 rocks.
Oh my goodness, strong hit there.
So I'm not
do you
really
think
sure
it was a
why-
misplay to move away from a leg?
I'm not sure why A4 average switched out of elect to erase there. They were probably worried that I was gonna go for like a time, like a humor would.
You got trapped there, and A4 average just like did stop chasing you down to pressure. They just like let you sit there.
Oh, those recoveries ended up being so clutch for you, even though you were at like 800 HP beforehand. It's because you got hit by a random McGregor. Smile.
Yeah, no, if I didn't go for the recovs and instead went for
Whoa.
anything else that turn, I would have died.
This your chip selection almost spells Guega, but it's like Guega. Guega.
It's like the plush toy version of Gregor. It's Wegu.
True.
Oh, you know what we should have done? Yeah, we should have sounded out what everyone's folders spelled again.
Ooh, Ellen, man.
So yeah, I had a huge lead, and now this is suddenly anyone's game.
You love to see it. Two invises, double invis. Popped into just very scary. Not popping invis. There it is.
Yeah, it seems like I waited until their invis ran out to use my own invis because I thought they might
Valuable for
still have
TFC.
their own double beast that turn or something.
Yeah, that's
Imagine,
fair. It's good for the TFC advantage.
imagine if you could alt F4 mid match and your Megman just instantly gets deleted from that frame, and so you can just quit out of double beast and your Megman is just white from the beginning.
Wow, true. Wait, no. It shouldn't turn white. It should just disappear completely.
Ooh, chickening out from the double beast.
Yeah, the double beast trade, but
Honestly,
this
I
is
don't know if
kinda-
that's worth it. Because you're using 2 chips instead of trading for the exact same HP.
yeah, well, they have a slightly higher base HP, but then I have the recov, so I have a slightly higher like total overall HP.
Yeah,
So-
but that means they would be better off on damage judges than what to that. Also, that's 2
I
ice fields in a
don't
row.
think this is gonna go to damage judge because it's in permanent slow gauge.
That's true.
Yeah, this is a good point, Salad. Symes doesn't recognize his privilege here, being given free ice. Some of us
Imagine
have
if
to pay
a
for
luck
our
attack
ice.
still did ×2 on ice in this game, though.
And imagine if the elements weren't the bonus damage wasn't no damage, so it was like ×4.
Ouch.
You love seeing the ×4. Oh my goodness. Gundel Force.
Ooh.
This was on.
You took
Walking
2
into him
times
for that 2
damage,
times
but
damage. That's the important part. Ooh, still walking into a little bit of the.
Yeah, so so after this happened, I was like, yo, like perfect Gundel Force on draw on turn 2. What is this? And A4 average is like, well, I have shuffle, and I was like, oh yeah, Search Man's actually really good as it turns out.
I mean, you did have uninstall delivery as well, turn 2. And you would have basically had it even without number open. With how early it was in your chip sequence. And yeah, you look at your Gregor. Your Gregor's right there too.
Well, because I don't have any reg or tag chips, so that does. How does that work? It means you can get
It's
your like
more likely
Giga,
to
like
get your
2
Giga
chip
early.
earlier.
Also, yeah, I think Larry was correct. I think chip charging the gun diesel would have been better there. I don't know if it would have been exactly more damage, even with the ×2, but I think
More
bringing the
stun
gun
on
diesel would
the.
be- Yeah, the
Oh
stun.
my goodness,
Ooh.
another one just standing there. Oh, that's unfortunate for Symes. A4 average might be able to just close this out. There it is.
Okay, wow. I don't know, Symes. I don't see why you're saying it wouldn't go to damage judge.
Yeah, it's not like that one just ended on a like what was that turn 3?
Okay, look
Well,
at
I
that.
will
Turn
say-
1 uninstall again.
Yeah, I
He
mean
needs it.
it's
To
that's
be fair though, he needs it. It's only fair.
Well, the thing is, and the uninstall is mostly to deal with like a B+ left shield and stuff, since that could block my wide shot. So it's not really like that
Which
big.
character grants that? Which Navi?
I never get turn 1. I have number open. Like, of course I'm gonna get stuff.
No, but you've been getting it like at the top of your folder, so the number open doesn't even matter.
Like,
there.
I have number open though, and then he just pulls it like on
In the second slot,
in the
yeah.
second slot.
Oh,
Yeah,
but this is
number open
big,
was really
actually,
important
if I can
that-
hit this.
Double dice. Ouch. Yummy, yummy, delicious.
Well, okay.
Handling that
Well,
grip.
the thing is, though, is that
That-
when I
that
get
was some
turn
really
1
tight
bug
timing.
fix here, it's actually bad for me.
That's true.
So if we see a Tomahawk Cross get decrossed by fire, we're gonna call him cooked, right?
Oh yeah, roasted, scorched.
So many G chips just going goo goo goo.
Yeah,
goo.
did it even get shuffled? It's just straight G.
No, there's no show.
Bro is cooked.
Landed that Judge Man, pretty good. We can confirm into that uninstall here.
Luckily, A4 average already used their bug fix, so they don't have to deal with damage bug. Turn 1, actually. But
Judge
they do have
Man,
chip shuffle.
not bad.
How many rocks will hit this time? 2.
Was
Oh,
that
that was
five?
like 4? Or what's
four.
that 5 again?
I thought it was
Ooh,
just
no.
3.
No, A4 average, run away! Don't run back into it.
Yeah, I didn't actually really notice that during the match. But yeah, A4 average definitely stayed in that Gundels. Like, it is actually like kind of hard to react to, but
Well,
I don't
like,
know why they like stepped back into it at the end there.
People step into regular Gunderstall just because like it lasts way longer than you think, and with how fast the drain is, you just don't process it. And Gunderstall EX is just like, there's no way there's a chip with that sort of range, right?
Isn't it amazing how like...
That's the way Gundel Soul works, right? Like all of them are the same DPS. The difference is that Gundel Soul like 3 like lasts like twice as long as Gundel Soul 1.
It's like Gundel Soul as a chip, like the frame data is terrible, right? It's hard to aim. They can just walk out of the way. You need to stun it, but just the you need to stun to confirm it. But just the fact that like you're just standing there in place with a beam and like nothing is happening, you're not getting like hit, it's just draining your health, is like it turns off your fight or flight and just doesn't register as something that's scary.
I mean, it's not even direct damage, so clearly it's not real.
This was actually a huge thing though, is
what is he doing?
So Humor Bug really saved me here, because A4 average used Life Aura, and I would have just been dead almost.
Yeah, you got
but I got the ×2 Magnum to break his Life Aura, really, and then use Double Beast.
Yeah, you got basically an instant 2 times on that.
Yeah, no, that is funny, because there are times where I'll go like an entire slow gauge turn without getting it, which is really annoying. But that time, that was actually pretty scuffed. It was almost instant.
Yeah, and it's like running Emo Bug is like a chance for the universe to just like pop up and immediately say, hey, you know that strong thing your opponent just did? How about not? How about let's cancel that?
Well, I mean, that's like W code is so stupid in this format, because you have Double Beast and Barrier 200 obviously, but like Humor Magnum is crazy, because also if the opponent's like going for Dust Cross, that becomes a 500 damage decross, and it can break Life Aura.
So true.
Not only can it break Life Aura, it breaks Holy Aura, because it breaks the panel before it does the damage, so it actually basically does 400.
Beautiful.
So it takes out both the Holy Panel and Aura. Very nasty. Okay, so that was the last match, and so we can see, do not believe Symes' lies. He is also a cheater when he wants to be. Actually, when he doesn't want to be, I think that's how it works there. And with that,
no, I it's like in a normal new moon, I'll get all the turn 1 uninstalls, and that's the other thing I don't really like about EXE. I guess not as much in double Navis, but in normal EXE, like the turn 1 uninstall, it's like such a huge swing. Like if you have Honey Bomber, that like gets rid of your air shoes and your B+ left, and you just have the minus 10% HP from it for no reason at that point.
Star Force 3 kind of did something interesting where you had like partial uninstalls. So like there's chips that if you landed only uninstall Super Armor or only uninstalls Float Shoes, so on and so forth. But then the downside is you're playing Star Force 3.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of hard to get past.
Okay, so with that, I do want to go into credits, but before we read out the credits though, Honor Knight had a special request on stream, so let me do that.
I gotta actually open up the stream here to see this.
Remember, right to left. Right to left.
Alright, so he asked us to put this guy on stream. So you saw the Dive Van card earlier, but he got the DLC installed for ARMS. That unfortunately was not added to the cards, but he asked that we dance him on stream.
Yeah, I mean, this is Dive Van, I guess, reacting after winning those last 2 matches.
He's like, yep, I'm the strongest Navi card. I don't have any downsides when you simply pair me with Number Open. See,
well, the downside is that you have to... I do think it's kind of interesting Because the fact that having to use number open means you're like not getting very much
Whoa.
HP from your
He's
cost.
getting big for me.
But Dive Man gives you like plus 320 HP, so that helps make up for the fact that you're like not getting as much HP from your cost.
True.
So
He's schmoving.
he's gonna start wave dashing.
Oh, he's so big.
What an absolute unit.
He's really going. Bye, Dive Man.
Oh, there he goes. He has to go do other Dive Man stuff, I guess.
His people don't need him, but he's going back there anyway.
Well, because his operator's like a real scumbag. Captain Blackbeard.
True.
It's kind of, yeah, what does he say? He says, awooga.
Salad, don't you have something else you're supposed to be doing?
Wait. I think. Oh, I was talking, but I was so distracted moving Dive Man that I didn't have my push to talk down.
Oh no!
Okay. Okay, so thank you to China.
This whole time we thought you were just like moving Dive Man.
I mean, I was. And I said thank you Honor Night because this is the most fun I've had all day. So yeah, you died proofing it there. So
Yeah, and I guess also thank you Mars for installing the ARMS program on him.
It was important. He needed them.
Not wave arm, but just arm.
Yep.
He is armed now. Okay, so yeah, thank you to our scorekeepers, China TV, Rousey, Ricochet, and Symes for filling out all the scores this week. Thank you for Player Zero for not being here.
Thanks, Player Zero.
Thank you to our commentators, Mars and Symes, for doing the entire stream today, and thank you to Honor Night for doing the VODs as always, which means watching through every single match you all submit, even if they are super duper late. Please don't do that to them. And picking out the best ones as well as the best screenshots, so that's why we have that beautiful beat eating good stream preview, and we will be having some very good YouTube thumbnails as well.
And shoutouts to all of the participants as well, except for K3, because I think he didn't end up actually playing any matches. And yes, I'm calling him out.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay, let's
for
remove him
shame.
there. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I should have said something like before the stream. Yeah,
All right,
but then
shame.
now he's shame.
Shame.
He's just deleted.
Okay, so Honor Night said he recorded one score, which was his own match, Slime Tier. I don't feel like updating it for that. I'm sorry.
Good job, Honor Night. We're so proud of you.
Yeah, good job, Honor Night.
You really recorded that score.
He recorded that score so good.
Okay, so the sign-ups for next week, which will start tomorrow, is actually open to tournament header, but I will post it right after as a reminder as well. Remember, you do have to sign up today in order to play tomorrow. And next week is going to be Blood Moon, so yeah, get ready for that. Woo! And also, people were asking about it, I think, and by people, I mean Player Zero asking me to do more work like usual. Dive Man is not going to dance when we talk about Player Zero. He doesn't do that. Yeah, so I think next week maybe I can prepare a stream that shows all of the mod card Navi art that has been done so far, along with the credits for everyone that contributed, so thank you again for that. And we also want to have a special donation screen because we have had really awesome people doing monthly donations even during the break. So yeah, we have some donations to catch up with there. As well as beginning talk about how we're going to use those donations in the conference. We're talking about Player Zero Dive Man should be upside down X's for I as well. I can't do the X's, but he can be upside down.
He should just be doing a thumbs down instead of a
yeah,
thumbs
he's basically
up.
doing that now. Let's zoom in on it. Yeah.
You're allowed to do that underwater.
Thumbs down.
Orientation doesn't matter.
Alright, there we go. The bubbles are going down for some reason. I don't know why that is, but there we go.
I think the other thing we need to mention with Blood Moon is for the first time, if we get enough joins, we might be doing the 2 separate pools, the 2 separate seeded pools for round robin, right?
Yes, but we haven't figured out too many details on that yet.
Yeah.
Have we?
I think the only thing we really need to figure out would be the seeding, which shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So far with new moon signups, I don't think we're gonna. It's not necessary to do split pools unless suddenly a bunch of people sign up for Blood Moon all of a sudden like a flash mob. So we will see.
Yeah, it would only be if we get like more than 20 people. And yeah, for regular new moons, we'd never need to do that because that's like the point of new moon is you're not expected to play all your matches anyways.
There goes my hero.
There he is. He's what do submarines do? They don't really sail like boats.
They,
like what
they
is
dive?
What is Well, this dive I think is only when they go like up and down, like when they submerge and stuff.
Do you think Dive Man is capable of Rockman X diving? Whoa!
What do you mean?
Whoa! Sneaky!
Oh, he's just keeping his periscope out.
Wait, that's what it's called. Damn, I learned a new word, or I remembered a new word. All right, we'll have him in the corner for just a little thumbs up there. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Make sure to sign up if you want to play starting tomorrow. Bye!
Bye!